I just realized my mic's still on. Whoop. So, oh, apparently I didn't.
Because I just
I misclicked the button.
Might have. What did you misclick? Oh my god.
I didn't unmute you guys until now, until you heard me.
That's fine.
okay.
Oh, perfect. That's fine.
Probably
Okay, my
fine.
food's almost here.
They didn't have a skit planned this week, so
That's
that's good.
That's good. I'm glad. Glad I missed whatever you guys were.
You're
thinking.
glad? Okay, well.
Well.
All right, we
Sometimes
just
when
gotta
we
do
start-
Team
Wow,
Rocket. We gotta
okay.
do Team Rocket again.
I mean, it did not go
Every
well
time.
for you guys. You guys got punished by the dice.
We really did.
Yeah.
We
Like-
really did.
Look, just tell us that you hate us.
I don't.
Yeah.
I leveled you guys up, guys. You're fine.
After
I know, guys. I'm sitting at 101 health.
Yeah, because of aid. But
Brag
still,
harder.
even
No,
so-
I don't have 8 on me.
Yes.
I
I
don't.
thought you did. I thought
I
that's
have
what you're
eight.
like.
I
oh.
don't.
We have a plus.
Aid,
I-
aid
no,
isn't
you
on.
don't, yeah.
Aid wasn't
Oh,
on
wait,
me.
it wasn't on you.
So I'm at 80 health now. Why am I at
I-
80 health? I thought I had more than that.
Aid is not
Because of
giving
aid,
to
you
me.
had like 90 something because of aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have 95, but I thought I had more than 80 last time. Unless I'm just delusional. No,
No.
never mind.
Because you had 50.
Delusional.
Yeah, you
Right.
got 15
It's
from
right.
aid. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Anyways, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Monday.
Oh, we're playing D&D now.
Yeah.
I have
Mr. out
75
in
health.
space right now.
I only have
Thank you.
5 health more than you.
Yeah.
And you
Um,
took the tough feat.
Oh, you took the tough feat?
Oh,
No,
I've
no.
had it.
Oh.
I've had it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, I thought
I
you said
have five.
Amethyst.
I have 5 less than Cell does, and
Yeah.
and Cell has a tough feat. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Anyways, welcome back, everybody, to session 95. 5 more episodes. 700. And we realize that there's 5 Mondays in October, so if we don't miss a Monday, our episode 100 is going to be on October 30th, which is basically Halloween.
Oh my god.
Isn't that
That's
amazing?
wild.
Yeah, I looked today and I was like, oh, we're going to miss Halloween. I'm like, no, it's going to be the day before, but still. Yeah, so that's exciting. Anyways, yeah, episode 95 of Princess Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay. Last time, we had, I assume phone call finally came in as soon as we
I'm
started.
guessing.
Yeah, of course.
That or food, one of the two.
Phone.
Oh.
They grabbed their
Bet money.
phone and ran out.
Oh, okay, of course. I knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
Anyways, last time we had the longest session I think we've ever had. It was 4 hours and 54 minutes. Because almost 4 hours of that, it was like 3.5 hours was just a fight. These wonderful group of wonderful heroes here started to finally figure out the puzzle of this last room, this last cave. And in doing so, had to go back to the last one to find a key that you guys had seen and then ignored, thinking it was not important. Yeah, it's fine. Taking a little bit of damage, I think. And you guys were able to unlock a chest, which you found another crystal shard in it, as well as a small brooch with some history checks. You realize it had the symbol of what is commonly known as the Blue Cloaks, a group of wizards, I guess. The information is very vague, from a place called the Lyphia Runaria. Jesus, I can't even say it. And finding this chunk, you guys realized you needed the purple light, a black light, to find the rest as they glue. And you guys were able to find all of them, put it together, and doing so called forth a gorgeous purple amethyst dragon, which didn't take kindly of you guys stealing gems from their little home. And a fight ensued. It was one of the hardest fights we've had. It was nearly a TPK like 2 times. Was real close. But after a long and arduous battle, you guys were able to fuck it up with Zephyr, Amethyst, and Atium just combining all of your elemental powers just to fuck up this dragon that had 10 hit points left.
I skipped over Froghemoth too.
Oh yes, and Amdrus brought in the second part of the fight, which made it so much harder. Which was great. I was so happy to use it. I was so excited.
You keep telling us that we always skip fights. I just decided to double up.
And I appreciate it. You guys did everything in this room that you could, and I was so excited that I got to use all of them because I was sad that
first time
it was a good
we
chance.
existed in a room.
It really made it an extra dynamic fight, though.
It did. It
really did.
really like yes, it was.
Yeah,
good fun.
That was a great D&D battle.
It was a great
just
time.
have to say that was a great battle.
Yeah.
Listen, it was very dumb of Amdrus, but Fire had fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I was very happy. I nearly killed you all, and it was a good time. But you survived, and that was the happy part. And in the end, Amdrus, you were the only one that fully left the cave. This cave entrance. It kind of getting out. It almost looks like you would find a cave entrance, and it seemed to open up into a night sky. Open up into kind of outside, I guess. But this outside kind of looked familiar with that kind of ever-expanding, like, purple haze of stars, of starry sky. And you would see that, maybe 50 feet out, the ground kind of drops off. This kind of rocky, kind of grassy terrain kind of drops off to nothing. And you would see floating islands, like too far to really see too many details, kind of scattered about. The closest one, though, you seem to recognize, it seemed to have a very familiar kind of black stone ziggurat sitting upon it. And you're the only one that noticed it in the moment. But with the death of the dragon, unless there was anything more you guys wanted to specifically do, I assume you guys all
Harvest everything.
filter out. I mean, we can do that if you'd like.
I play the flute while I loot his dead body.
Stop.
Yeah, you guys can all filter out and feel that kind of humming magic very strong out here, and that familiar kind of starry look that you had seen almost a month ago, 3 weeks to 4 weeks in game.
Here.
But in IRL time, it was a year ago. Over a year ago.
Sense, dude.
Yeah.
How? Has it been
D&D.
that long?
Well, a battle took 5 hours.
I know. I just
Technically
mean,
a week if you
my
really think.
goodness.
And we did take 3 months off at one point. So
That's fair. That's fine.
also really
Man,
pushed
that's
out.
hard.
Would have been almost exactly a year, which would have been also really wild.
When you don't play D&D, like the days just flow together. It's just like it's all-
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
nothing interesting is going on right now.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys
It's the
leveled up.
collapse of society. It's fine.
Right? Yeah.
And technically, you don't level up until your long rest, but I didn't want to have you guys do about 10 minutes of role playing and then have a long rest and then go, okay, time to level up, guys. Think about feats. So I let you
We're gonna
guys have
spend the
week
next
to do it.
hour picking spells and
Yeah,
feats.
exactly. But this is, you guys are level 12. I've never DM'd this high before, and I'm very excited. It makes me very happy. Technically,
Is everybody here ready to just quit right now then?
yeah,
Yeah, we're done.
you know,
Last,
Alright,
that's it. Right, cool.
I would still
I
be
was-
happy. The highest level before this was 9.
gonna save
So
it
I
for
mean, I
the
got
end of
3
the.
levels.
I was gonna save it for the end of the campaign, but or the end of the day. But
End of the campaign, yeah, that's great. I'm glad for that.
Yeah, the end of the campaign for me is tonight. Right now.
Wow.
I'm never
okay,
playing. I'm
so
never rolling dice ever again.
TPK.
No, that was yesterday. Or that was last week.
Right.
We
Okay.
skipped
So
over that.
rewind.
So-
you guys all died.
So now
making new
now-
characters. Just
No,
kidding.
we just kill everything now. We just kill
Oh, I
everything.
see. I understand. You just
I know
gale
Amdrus-
it.
We're basically gods.
Yeah.
We're basically golden gods.
Yeah, just gale it. It's fine. And I won't be specific because I don't think Penguin understands that, and I know Joel doesn't. And by Joel, I mean Coco. Baldur's Gate. As far as I know, you haven't been
Baldur's
playing.
Gate.
And I think I know what you're saying. I think I know what you're saying.
Oh shit! Oh, I don't think you're that.
Pretty sure.
Okay,
I don't
well,
know.
Maybe you did. 3 of us know for sure. I'll be back. It's fine. I forget that Ferocia is the other one that's further than me. I always think it's you. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
But yeah. Anyways, that is where we left off. It's like very chaotic.
I've leveled up to cool Amdrus now.
Anyways, Amdrus
it's the
dies in
flu.
his sleep.
It's the flu. It's just like, oh, he died. He didn't actually get to level up. Oh, damn.
No.
Yeah,
Died at
how
11.
unfortunate.
Died at 11.
They leave us so soon.
They do.
God
Wait,
has
one
another
second.
angel.
All right. Sure, if
Oh,
that's
God.
what you want to call yourself.
Which one?
Anyhow.
Oh, don't forget the voice. We also heard a voice.
Oh yes,
yeah.
and in the death of the dragon,
Oh.
as it had this like psionic kind of powers and
Burst.
kind of gravity power, all that power that it had resonating off of it burst and rippled through everybody except for Amdrus. He was none the wiser. Well, I mean, it hit you, but like you kind of just like ugh. Anyways, it just felt like a shock wave that hit you.
Ooh,
As you
indigestion.
yeah, exactly. You like kind of stumble out and you go, oh, pretty. But Zephyr, Joel, and Amethyst, I don't remember if that team, I don't think you had heard it. But the top 3 here heard a woman's voice crying out for help, kind of psychically blasted into their head. Zephyr and Joel vaguely recognizing the voice. Amethyst, not so much. And yeah, that's the chaotic roundabout. What's it called? Recap. There we go. So, what do you guys want to do? Are you guys harvesting this bitch? Which
Oh, yeah,
I
for
want
sure.
to run.
First-
I want to run back inside. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
Oh, first I would like to look at everyone else and be like, anyone else just hear somebody, or is that just me adding more to, you know?
Yeah.
Start offering
Hear what,
seating and
darling?
stuff.
Yeah, I heard somebody call for help.
Okay, thank God. I was really worried that I just heard another voice and that was just me.
I recognize it, but I don't know how I recognize it.
So you think it's familiar too?
Hmm.
Oh,
For some reason, I don't know, something. It sounds familiar.
Wait, so you
I don't
heard it as
recognize
well?
it at all.
Yeah.
Amdrus, did you hear anything?
I'm not there. I'm outside.
Yeah, he's outside.
Cool, great, love it.
But I do want to be like running back in a little bit after this.
So
Exchange.
as you run by,
Yeah, just,
Yeah, like I go
as
back
run
and like,
by-
you gotta have to see what the fucking shit's happening outside, inside, out, since in the other room.
what's happening? Also, by the way, I vote that in the future, if we see another, monster, we just don't add it to the, the
Oh, you're
already
fine.
Would
impending
graciously
doom.
appreciate it, especially something like that. That was a little gross, and I really would rather not experience that again. So
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
Please
listen.
don't
In
do
the
that.
moment, I thought maybe we should just do like a Kong versus Godzilla sort of situation. Turns out they were actually already friends. Didn't realize that. Understood. Moving forward, I will not add any more.
maybe we just ask, or we just could just.
I'll just summon a greater demon next time. It's fine, but like a real one, not an image.
I don't know. It was fun. We didn't
How-
die.
Could you have done that during this battle?
How good are you at handling that?
Possibly. Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to swap.
You
spells
tend to
out.
go down a lot, and I feel like you would lose control over it really quickly, and then it would just be another one of these battles.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But did you die?
You're fine.
Yes.
I mean, only
Pass-
for a moment.
what did you?
You
do?
pass out one time and fall 30 feet from the water from the air into the ocean. All of a
Yeah,
sudden, you're
okay.
real-
It's a problem if I'm the one getting hit, okay?
Fair
Yes,
enough.
It's a good point. It was the first time our team has gone down in so long, and I think you went down twice, or was it just once? I think it was once.
I went down just once, but it was very close to twice.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I think you had like 5 hit points.
Mm-hmm. before the mass heal or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because the Dargon, was taking out anybody he's noticed that could heal.
Okay.
Arrogance.
Just didn't.
How
didn't
about
finish the
we
job.
just all take this moment and we make a pact to protect me? Thank you.
How about all of us?
And I
just
walk-
really
I
protect
walk
all
Right,
of
up-
us.
right. Yes, yes.
Just,
yes.
I would like to not be eaten again. That was.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah,
walk
I
up
don't-
to. No, I want to saunter up to Ataim, and just like
Saunter.
baby girl, like brush the chin, like she'll always take care of you. You know that.
I am uncomfortable by the tension we've created in the studio today.
Okay, so this other room.
Anyways,
Why are you rolling? Why are you rolling? What is that?
Are you rolling on encounters now?
No,
I
I
don't
think
know,
Joel's
just
just
Coco just
rolling to see how
rolled.
hot.
That's what I'm saying. We're just rolling on interactions now.
yeah,
I
well,
love it.
you guys
Maybe
have
I'll
seen a
roll
lot
with it.
over
Very
each
hot
other.
Amdrus was being.
Coco
Alright.
ships it.
That's fair.
I
Oh,
can't
shit.
roll. You're like a brother to me, and that'd be weird.
This is
I'm
Wait,
very
so,
uncomfortable.
so loot.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Does the dragon have a horde, man?
I
Probably
mean,
the crystals.
yeah. As far as you understood, Guardian of
The
Crystals.
last one didn't.
The last one didn't either. Yeah.
Also, if we could just maybe take a few moments to just, I don't know, rest. That was a lot before we move on, Amdrus. Maybe we should wait.
Actually, yeah. I mean,
Completely
there's
tapped
there's literally nothing in this room that could attack us now. I
A
don't
second
think.
dragon appears as
Let's
that
hope.
says that.
As
Anybody,
far
does
as you
anybody?
know.
I was gonna say, does anybody have wood?
I
Anybody have
mean,
wood?
Here, create a bonfire. There you
Hold
go.
on.
After what
Burning wood.
Amdrus did this.
Hold on,
did a
Amdrus,
little bit.
Amdrus, stroke my cheek again. I need to knock on some
You
wood.
butt cheek for a second. I was like, when did that?
I mean, that. Whatever works, whatever gets you there, you know?
Whatever works.
I'm here. I'm present. I'm clear of mind.
Coco's not.
As far as we know, this room is pretty safe. So if we wanna, camp out.
And I did say 50. I realize outside, if you guys like head outside, it would open up. It's probably not 50. It's probably much further than that. I don't know distances. But it gives like a good chunk of like this kind of rocky, rough terrain, as if you were like walking up to the base of a mountain, and you found this mountain cave, and then it just drops off into that kind of endless starry
I love that.
sky.
Feels
But you
like
still have
home.
lots of room. Yeah.
Canonically, Ataim doesn't wear shoes. He
Okay.
floats like Essek.
I didn't even realize that. Good to know.
Sir, where are your shoes? It's
I want
just
the dragon fangs.
Yeah. Do you guys want to harvest this dragon?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So to have a reminder of harvesting rules, you can do a max of 4 checks on this dragon. And depending on what you can get, it will be a different roll. For fangs, it would be probably just a simple like medicine check.
Ooh, I
If you
have
want
a
to use
good
one of your checks for
Ooh,
fangs.
I rolled a 19 plus 8. Math. 27.
27, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would like to try and harvest anything out of this that I can make an amethyst dagger out of.
Guidance.
I mean, it's got lots of scales. Its scales are these kind of brilliant amethysts. So if you want to do scales, you can totally do that. Joel, I would say with a 28/7, you can get a lot of like the larger fangs too. But you can write however many you want, but you would get 3 units of like dragon fangs. And then yeah, you can
I still
kind of
have
pick the
one
sizes.
unit of black ones too. How many units did you say? I already forgot.
3.
3.
3.
It's gonna be an interesting
doing
night.
great.
Thanks, buddy.
Joel's gonna be great today.
Yeah.
As a heads up, I will be muting here in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for the scales?
That's gonna be a survival check.
Okay. Well, I'm not very good at those.
Well, you can always.
Oh, 17.
17. Okay. Let me double check. DC. Whoops. Shit.
Did you use guidance?
Oh yeah, you got guide. It's a roll of
No,
d4.
it's plus 4. Plus
Or
4.
I'll
Plus
pop
4, there you go.
Enough guidances now.
Okay, that's good because this is a hard creature to crack.
Yeah, it is.
As you got a 21, the DC is 20. So as you are, as you're kind of going through, you realize that like you guys have harvest dragon scales before, and there is something about these amethyst crystals that make them like even harder to harvest. It's maybe because of the nature of the crystal, like giving it more of like a hardened nature. You're not really sure, or maybe it's something to do with its anatomy or like that psychic energy. You're not sure, but you find they crack really easy a lot of times, or they just it's like super hard to like get them out without like snapping them, or potentially breaking a dagger. But you take your time, and each time you guys are harvesting, this is counting as like an hour. Just letting you guys know. Technically, mechanically, or half an hour. Sorry.
Amethyst,
it's
what
an
are you trying to harvest this dragon for?
The scales.
Scales. So you do get 3 units of amethyst dragon scales. Adult amethyst dragon. So you have 2 more checks you can make on this dragon before.
Do the crystal horns look like they could be harvested, or?
Yeah, you totally could.
The little floating
Can I
horns.
try
I
that?
love those.
They are it doesn't really have horns. It's more just had crystals that would float. So now they're just kind of crystals on the ground. So if you want to kind of
Just
grab
pick
these
'em up.
large crystals,
Oh,
you could.
Sure, I'm just gonna pick them up.
Sure. So this is going to be an investigation check.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you can if you're wanting to get somebody else that could do it better, you could ask somebody to do it or help somebody else do it if you want. This will count as one of the units for this.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Hey, Amethyst.
Hmm?
Would some of these crystals help you out?
Oh,
Could
I will
collect some
always
for
take
you?
crystals.
Okay. Do you have a certain size in mind? Do the bigger ones help you, or do you want the smaller ones?
I just want a not cursed amethyst dagger.
These were pretty large crystals that would have
Yeah.
been its horns that it followed around.
It's canon. It's canon.
I can't say if they're cursed, but maybe I can help collect some for you.
Okay.
So, I guess
I-
the intention of that would be to help.
Give help action.
I will
Sure.
give help to Zephyr.
Okay. There's
If
Can
that
I cast
works,
guidance
because-
on myself too?
Yeah, so you can get
Because I'm going to
advantage
be
and a
jumping in a call right away.
That is totally okay.
Advantage. Okay.
Yeah, so you have advantage and a D4, yeah. In investigation.
Even better. What is that? 17? Oh wait, hold on. No. That would be 15.
15. -2, damn.
Because I'm still.
I like how we're doing all this math and figuring out how we're doing it, but if you think about it, our characters are just ripping apart the carcass of this beautiful dragon
Correct.
that we just murdered in
Yeah.
its home.
I mean,
Like
I'm not
fucking
ripping it apart.
scavengers.
This is true. I mean, more like Amethyst and Zephyr just kind of going around picking up things that fall and kind of go in the
Okay,
water
fine.
and find some. But yes,
Joel's ripping their teeth out.
I mean,
Yeah,
Amethyst
Joel's-
did take scales, so yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the total? Sorry, 15.
Hold on. I rolled a 14 plus a 3 minus a 2. 15?
15. Okay. So it's kind of hard to find a lot of these because they're scattered and they fell into the water, and a lot of them broke, or you can't really tell if that was really the dragons or if it was crystals around. You're able to find
I just collect all the crystals.
I mean, yeah, you can find a lot of crystals. What I will give you is, if you want, you can get 1 unit of amethyst dragon horns, that kind of crystal, and then 1 unit of just amethyst crystals. So you can get some of the larger ones, but you can find a lot of the smaller ones as well, because
Okay, how many?
so you can just write 1 unit of amethyst gemstones,
Cool.
and then 1 unit of adult amethyst dragon horns. Horns is used loosely, but aka large crystals.
Large.
Large.
Bro, please just call me.
Okay.
Let's get this over with. So you have 1 more check you guys can make before essentially the dragon is unharvestable.
Didn't somebody get eyeballs last time?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Last time.
What did you
still
do
has-
with them eyeballs?
We still have them.
Still has it. Haven't decided what they're gonna
I
do.
haven't decided what I want to do with it.
Maybe you should get amethyst dragon eyeballs to
I know. I kind of want. I'm wondering if I want to just make a necklace of dragon eyes.
I mean, that's
It's
fucking
just for
dope.
decorative. It's just for
These
decoration.
massive eyeballs, just
don't know. Something cute. I don't know. I'll just have
I
a
say
floating crown.
You did it
of
with the black.
eyeballs.
You might as well do it with the amethyst.
I really, yeah. I was thinking about it.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
let's do it.
Get the eyes. Okay.
They took
Okay,
my fucking
I'll give you the
eyes.
help action and guidance.
Okay. So it's gonna be a medicine check.
Okay. 14 plus 1, 15.
Was that at advantage?
Advantage
Yeah.
with a D4 for guidance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will say you can only get a max of 2 because it only has 2 eyes. And with trying to get the one eye, you fuck it up and you just completely cut into the eye and it just gushes out and is gory and gross and it just turns to slosh and you're just like, whoa. So you try to be much more careful with the second one. I will give you one dragon eye, which I think is what the same thing happened last dragon too.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you only got one.
Yeah. I'm sure it can do something. A potion, an enchantment, or just an accessory.
You have 2 of them. You could dangle them on the back of your carriage, like when you get a carriage or something.
Dragon
Yes.
eyeballs.
If
Um,
only we had a history of keeping our
True.
vehicles. We leave vehicles left and right.
We do.
All right. Well, you guys
We still have horses that are roaming the world.
Yeah.
You also need to go back to Shade Barrow sometime.
We have horses in Shadebearer too, but it's just okay. We also have a teleportation circle. It's fine.
Well, no, I want my armor eventually.
This is true. You guys do have many items that are being crafted. You were told that all of it would take maybe a month, maybe a little more, and it's been almost a month. It's been like over 3 weeks, kind of the in between.
We need to
3
find
4
some
weeks.
gold.
Also, that you spent a lot.
I'm doing pretty well.
But as you guys spend the 4 hours, the kind of body is beginning to kind of almost not disintegrate, but with that kind of gravitational power that it had, it almost seems to just start to kind of not implode. What's the word? Kind of crush itself, and deteriorate almost under this kind of power. Deteriorate, yeah. A lot of the scales are starting to crack and break. And this is probably as much as you can get out of this dragon with the 4 hours you guys spent.
During that 4 hours, Amdrus is just like, no, seriously, guys, it's actually kind of, please just, all right, I'll wait.
Yeah, spent 4 hours and then
Maybe 2 hours.
During the 4 hours, could we have gotten
It's an hour each.
maybe a short rest
I'll-
when we weren't doing something, or
Yeah. As long as you didn't
I'll
do
just-
something each time, then yeah, you 100% could.
At
go
some
for
point
rest.
in that, oh man, never mind, I'm not doing that. I'll just wait till everybody goes and sees the other room.
Okay. Yes, sorry. So I had wrote it's an hour for each, but I feel like some of them. No, it probably would take an hour because you
It's
guys have to
really-
like
yeah.
cut through everything.
It's
So yeah, so it'd be 4
It's
hours.
a large,
Yeah.
We're not experts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Not yet, but if you kill enough dragons, we could be.
this is true.
Hey.
This game has everything: dungeons and dragons.
Hey, I told you
Losing
to
my
do it.
mind out here.
Mm-hmm. And we got the farming simulator.
Yeah.
We're harvesting here.
Oh my god. Penguin, you're right. I forgot a short rest was a thing.
Yeah, so everyone
yeah,
can
I got
have
so
short
many
rest.
hit points back, so that was nice.
Just gonna have that
Like
short
no
rest.
spells back, but at least I healed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, very few get spells back on short rests.
Short rest.
Wizards, Circle of the
I get
Land,
my
druids,
wild shape
and,
spell.
and yes, I mean yeah, everyone gets something out of short rest, which they're really trying to push with the new rules, which
They
I'm very
are.
excited.
Yeah.
Really-
Oh, my bardic inspiration comes back. Thank God, I forgot about that.
also that. But all right,
Oh, also, fuck it. I'll just do a song of rest while we're here.
yeah. So you can add a D8, I think it is.
Yeah, everybody just add a D8 to your, or I gotta roll it. Just kidding.
Yeah, typically you roll it and then everyone adds it, but
3 more health. You're welcome.
there we go. As Amdrus gives up on getting everybody to go out, you just kind of give some ambiance.
Yeah. Just play on the lute. Just
Yeah.
like, well,
All right. I'll wait.
just like one of those weird 90s songs they used to make specifically for movies. I'm just narrating everything that's happening.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like Zephyr taking the scales.
Yeah.
Zephyr's taking those scales.
Just very specific and only usable for the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Right. So you mentioned
at the end
the
of
other
it.
area.
Please, yes, Christ. It is literally melting in front of my eyes. There's nothing more that can be done. I've been so patient.
You really have. You really
Jesus
have.
Christ,
Please, show us, lead us the way.
And I walk through very confidently, just like, follow me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
Then another dragon comes.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Surprise! It was its kid. There's now two
Oh
adult.
my
There's two
God.
ancients.
Fuck. Alright, well,
Guys,
goodbye.
it was
Good night.
only the baby.
This is the young gem dragon. Now we get the
Mhm.
ancient
the
ones.
young
Fuck.
adults. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys
In
can
the
all.
corner, we see a load of Twilight books.
Yeah, and you guys kind of all step out, kind of seeing this kind of familiar looking and familiar feeling. As soon as you step out, you really feel that hum, especially you, Atim, being a sorcerer attuned to innate magic. You just feel that hum in the air, very strong of just pure magic. And yeah, you can kind of see this starry night sky with this kind of purple haze look.
You said
And I'll
it's
look
very similar to, or pretty much exactly the same as when we came there last time, kind of.
And
Is it
I'll
the
like point.
exact same one, or is it there are slight differences?
I mean, it's not the exact same time. It's very much not. But
just
you
very
all
similar.
do see, kind of not straight ahead, but kind of ahead and up, the closest island that you can see detail of, being a very, very familiar island with that black ziggurat you guys had traversed before. And you can see other floating islands that are kind of in that kind of purple haze. You can't see too many details. So it's not the exact same island, but it seems to be potentially the same place.
Oh, I see.
You're just on a different floating island that drifts in this
Mhm.
place.
And I'll look and like, that looks very. If it's not the same, it's its fucking twin cousin or twin brother.
Twin
As I'm pointing at
cousin.
the ziggurat. Yeah, twin cousin, twin brother. As I'm pointing at the ziggurat.
I actually would like everybody to roll perception checks.
Myself included. Or just everybody else.
Everybody.
I think you're right.
Okay.
14.
12 for me.
18 for me.
12, 13, or 18, sorry.
Yeah.
Zephyr, what'd you get?
19.
19, and Joel?
14.
14. I don't know. Celeste is busy on the phone.
Yeah.
18. Sorry, Amdrus, did you get 18 as well?
I got it.
Okay.
Well, I got 18. Zephyr got 19.
Oh, 19. I'm sorry. And then Atim, I forgot already. 13? What was
12.
it? 12. One off constantly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a message. It distracted me. So yeah, as you guys are kind of looking at this, I would say Zephyr and Amdrus, you two would notice, like looking closer at this, it does look like the same ziggurat as far as you can tell, but you notice there's more to the island. You can now see these like large kind of pillars, like more structure of that black stone, where it was just the ziggurat, the main kind of pyramid. Now there's more like these large pillars, one's kind of half destroyed, and there almost seems to be more while overgrown or crumbled away, more like cobblestone or like groundwork, versus it just seemed to be placed earlier on this island. So again, kind of fitting that it seems to be the same place but different at the same time, and you're not really sure if it is the same place and something has changed, or if it's not the same place and it just looks the same.
Got it. Well, listen, we should definitely go check it out, but I'm fucking exhausted. Would anybody be opposed to just me setting up another bubble and just calling it there?
No.
Wonderful.
I think we're good.
That's 2. I'll take 2. We're good. I'm doing it. I'll sit down. I'll sit down and start ritual casting Liamon's tiny hut.
Okay.
So about 10 minutes. And then Bubble appears around me and I'm like, well, hop in. Fuck, I don't do it. Oh, can we make dinner? Hold on. Can I make dinner inside the bubble? I probably can.
Yeah, that's what you usually do.
Yeah, I'll set up like a small cooking fire and just like start setting up like a dinner for everybody.
Okay. I think when I like that you're now seeing what Sars is saying in chat. That's just what he says. He says that shit all the time.
Yeah, I know. I just looked over and I read it and I'm like, what the fuck was that context to?
I don't know.
His previous comment.
Oh.
So you have to read the previous one.
Oh, yes.
I gotta go back and read the other book.
Yeah, exactly.
Still, it's just wild.
And that is why Pyro had said.
That's why I said I wasn't wearing shoes. I float like Essek.
That's what that.
That makes way more sense now.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, you guys can get something to eat, get some rest, and have a long rest. Are you guys just sleeping? Are you guys doing watches? What are you doing?
Obviously, we're gonna have to do watches, but I will take first watch and sleep in.
Okay.
After I'm done cooking, I'll start cleaning up and like y'all head to bed. I'll take care of. I'll handle this.
Okay.
I can take second.
Okay. Zephyr and Joel taking second.
Sure.
We'll say Amethyst just passes out.
Well, I'll let them decide if they want to go first or second, or last. With that team or Amdrus or whatever.
Phil, yeah.
All right. Unless anyone wants specific conversations to have, you can move around. But
I'm set. I'm just cleaning and keeping an eye out in the. I guess we're in the Astral Sea area now, so just yeah.
Who knows?
Bubble is made.
Long
Long rest is had.
Yeah. All right. Well, as everybody heads to bed, Amdrus, I would love you to roll a perception check for your watch.
Great. Okay, good roll. 19.
Okay. Anything specific you'd like to do, or you just?
I'm just cleaning up. I'm trying to be kind of quiet while I'm doing the dishes and just nothing crazy. Just being on watch.
All right. Yeah. And
no, that's it.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Everyone has had supper and is going to bed.
Okay.
We were going to ask, did you want to have first watch with Amdrus or last watch with Atim? Or do you just want to...
first watch.
Okay. Then roll perception. Just roll perception. You had good timing.
Perception. 3, 5.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
Love it.
Amethyst is fucking tired. They are exhausted too, which is something we realized and forgot about with all those Arcana checks would have been a disadvantage. It's a good thing we forgot. Because they struggled for half of those anyways.
Struggled for most of them, yeah.
It's fine.
I'll re-roll that for disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that too. Get a 1. Oh, it's the same roll.
Exactly roll, let's go.
Well, Um, don't die
So
on
it's
us
fake.
now.
At least you're not worse.
Not yet. Were you guys going to do anything for the first watch? Anything specific? Any conversations or?
I heard another voice today.
I'm sorry. As I'm like middle of like clearing off a dish. I'm like, I'm sorry. Another? Is that 5? 4?
I've lost
Five.
count.
Jesus. You're gonna have to install stadium seating in there, Amethyst.
But I didn't recognize this one.
Did they say anything creepy or untowards?
Help.
So creepy.
But I think somebody help me. Somebody might be in
Like
danger?
genuine or like
Oh, genuine.
Like okay, I wasn't sure. Was it like a help me sort of?
No. Not like that. I think there's somebody else down here.
You didn't recognize the voice, so it's not Mariano.
Do you want to hear it?
I'm sorry, you can just play that audio back for me?
I mean, I can mind link.
And you also have
Sure.
Inko
Yeah, you're-
thoughts, which
Oh,
is what
I
I
also
thought
have
you were going to
thoughts.
do.
Yes.
Which is how you would do that. I forgot you had that.
This is sleepy. Yeah, I'll just do the woo.
Just pulls out this like purple pink kind of ribbon from their head,
Mm-hmm.
pushes it towards you, it kind of drifts towards you.
Do I'm like,
Just
is
touch
it
it.
just like
Yes.
Oh,
as soon as you
Yes.
touch it, you get a blast, and that kind of woman's cry out for help kind of echoes in your head.
do I recognize it?
You do vaguely. It seems familiar. You just can't put your tongue on it right away.
Okay. Have I
Put
put
your
my
tongue
tongue
on
on her before?
Mm-mm.
You
Stop
have
it.
no idea. You don't really remember, but you're kind of like shocked at first, and then the kind of ribbon. I think, does it disappear or does it stay for like a minute or something? I don't remember.
I don't know.
But you kind of think a bit.
I think
And
it just hangs there.
it just hangs out forever there.
It's just there's just random strings of thought just
like
hanging
a-
out in the world.
like
that people
like a
just kinda,
help
like,
message in a
bump
bottle
into.
that someone can
Yeah.
find and be like, who needs help?
hours.
Oh,
Like-
8 hours. Jesus fuck. Okay.
Like they do in like Bloodborne or other Souls games where you can like leave notes for other players.
Yeah.
It's just that same shit just all
Yeah.
over the world.
Yeah. So
Man, there's some real freaky shit that's somebody's just like, who keeps doing this? Like, I'm leading a conspiracy theory right now. Like, there's
100%.
some guy who's just like following these around.
I would like to make a statement. But something weird I found. Anyways. Making this joke. Yes. So and you think about it, and it does
It lasts
seem
for 8 hours.
familiar. Yeah, it lasts for 8 hours. So everyone's gonna be able to find and see this glowing, floating ribbon in the bubble.
He's gonna wake up and just have like a ribbon and be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
Yeah. 100%.
Help me!
Just like wake up and accidentally
Okay.
touch it with like your head or something.
Like,
You
what
just
is
like
it? Yeah, just
bump
yeah,
into it and
just
all of
like
a sudden
slowly drifts onto people as they're sleeping, and
Uh-huh.
just in your dream, you just keep on hearing, "Help me!" You're like, "What's happening?"
Anybody else have a dream?
Yeah, this is weird. Just repeating constantly, like on a broken record. Yeah, and yeah, it just seems vaguely familiar.
Okay.
Like a dream, trying to remember, kind of thing, you know.
I feel like I know who this person is.
You
Like-
do?
No, I've heard the voice before. I'm just not. Oh, it's right there. Fuck, it's right there. I just. Emily. No. No. Sandra? No, it wasn't a Sandra.
Yeah, use it much.
And I go into deep thought about who it might be. Got nothing.
Why not? Make a I want to say insight. I guess insight check. It's a weird way to do insight, but it's trying to look.
Investigation, maybe, or like a memory. What would memory? Intelligence?
Yeah, maybe
Or
investigation. Could be investigation. Yeah, piecing something together.
Investigate your Your memories.
I was trying to think of like if you're trying to like listen to someone's voice to see if it kind of insight, but I guess it could be either way. I'll let you pick.
I mean, it's all the same, anyways. It's still +3.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you
19.
different answers for each one. So what did you do?
I did investigation for 19 total.
Okay.
I investigated my mind.
Investigate. You're trying to like think about it. And
How do you do that? I need help.
Honestly.
Desperately.
help action?
I entered my mind palace.
Yeah, and you're just trying to think about it. And it's funny because you keep on coming back to A names.
Amy? Or like AIM, like AIMEE?
Or like A as in like the letter A names.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like
okay,
Amy,
okay. I'm sorry.
Amy or Amy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just different southern ways of spelling Amy. AIGHMIE.
God. How white can you get?
Mm.
Just
What
makes
is
me think
Ashley?
of the Michaela name. That's like way too many letters.
Oh
so
my god!
dumb.
Yes.
Play.
No, it's like no.
Oh my
Kayla.
Anyways, it was Amethyst. It was an A name. It was an A name. Ashley, Amy. Other A names. Come on, help me. Shoot. No idea is a bad idea. We're just gonna brainstorm here.
You got
What do you
a
have?
19 was your number, right?
Yeah, investigation 19.
Yes.
Amelia?
Amelia?
Mm,
No. Damn it.
I feel like
Aurora? No.
Get out.
mm,
I was about to get help and then I said something.
Just You lost it, and you said that. And all of a sudden, it's gone. Like all of a sudden, it's gone.
Ashley.
maybe, but also no at the same time.
But everybody else heard the screaming. Yeah.
I mean, I think Joel and Zephyr did.
Well,
They
listen.
seem to recognize it like you did.
They're on next watch, so we'll tell them it's an A name and see if they can't come up with something while we're down.
I mean, I'm just curious if this person needs help and you guys know them.
Ava. Abigail? No. Alice. Shit. I'll find it.
Well,
I'm trying
There's-
so hard to keep a straight face.
Is it Anna? It's Anna. It's gotta be. I feel like it's Anna.
Oh, have you guys looked at the paperwork that I grabbed? We haven't talked at all about that.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
The paperwork. And I'll reach into the bag of holding and grab
I think I told everyone about it. You were
Not
just
me.
gone. Yeah, you were gone.
yeah,
Y'all were my lantern.
yeah, you guys were in the
Oh.
lantern when you did that.
Oh, that's right. We were reading over it like
we
a
went-
That was
we
this
read over
morning.
it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh my
that's-
god.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
it still the same day?
Well, it was during the day, basically. It's the
Right.
same day.
It's all the same day. We do so much in a day,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
I wish I
it's
was this
really
productive.
Oh my
Honestly.
god. I think about like D&D and Baldur's Gate. I'm like, my lazy ass could not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Bro, I walked.
Oh, look, there's so many good girl A names. Just Google.
I walked 3 blocks and I'm like, okay, I'm done for today. Okay. We're taking a rest.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's. I will. Fuck. What did we find out about the paperwork? I forget.
Um,
You have those notes.
hold on. What did we find out? Because I have it written. Okay, yeah,
James
it was
starts reading them off in his sleep.
right here. And Marlos. Okay. Let's see. They were scrolls that we think Marlos was writing. He was in a very manic state. He had a lot of reports on people coming and going. There's a lot of summaries of like previous reports and like then giving the results on how those went and just a lot of the correspondence back and forth. They were searching for a cave, I think. I think he's looking for a weapon. He wants his crown. Something about gaining control of Ogremark will set things right. And he keeps a lot of repeating of "I will have my crown." So, very ready to ascend or whatever. I don't know. Something about they're getting closer, probably getting closer to either finding whatever weapon or cave, whatever it is they're looking for. Talking about certain deals would be made. It did mention some of his trusted advisors, one of them being Mirage.
Yeah, they're being Helen, right? Or kind of the
Yeah,
opposite.
the
And
other
a
one
lot of the
being Helen
reports were written in their writings.
between them.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's a lot of mentioning on whatever it is that he's doing or whatever it is that he's gunning for. No one else is understanding. Or at least no one's understanding his drive, his vision. A lot of the notes made sounded like they were in reference to gods, but they weren't necessarily recognizable. One of the names I think we discovered was the Morning Lord. A lot of recurring names of Ogremark, Sunis, and Zaina.
Amethyst is gonna perk up and be like, "What? I mean, like, I know Zaina's name has been like
The Night Mother, who potentially is Saluna. The Queen Raven, also Coralon. He was weirdly angry towards all of the gods. Like, it was very personal, his anger towards them, for whatever reason. And he has some kind of plan for more power. But there's a lot of things missing. A lot of his writings were too sort of manic and just like emotional writing. And yeah, I think that was it for the notes.
There was also a name that you couldn't read.
Can I look at the notes?
I have them. I'm just.
Yeah, you should have them.
What do I
Just
need
kinda
to
like
do to read the names?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage?
Yep. You got advantage.
Oh! 15.
Well, at least it's not a 1. Yeah, I think you are struggling to read it. But you do hear a in the back of your mind that kind of echoes.
What? What? Explain?
And you know it was
Just
Satara.
out loud.
so-
Just out loud. What?
Please, out of everything happening right now.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Amethyst is tired. She's upset.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Amdrus, is there anything you say to any of that? As Amethyst says, what? And she also seems shocked at hearing Zaina's name.
I'm sorry. Did you are more? I'm assuming more people are talking to you. I'm just gonna. You seem busy. I'll just leave you to your.
She probably
gonna
looks a
scooch
little
in
bit
right here.
deranged. Like, try me,
It's
bitch.
exhausted, bloodied, like just fucking done. It's been a long day. And there's a long pause before you hear the familiar, somewhat comforting voice finally cutting through, saying, well, seemed you were close, but maybe Zaina can help you. She's the one that you decided to go for anyways.
You guys put me in an impossible situation. That is not fair.
And yet I've been with you for much longer. But that's fine. You can choose the chains over what your true potential means.
He scares me, Hatara. I have not been that afraid in years. If ever.
And yet you decided to open up the connection more? I could have shut that out easily. You have to open up that connection to even talk to Zaina.
I didn't know it would let him in.
All you have to do is ask.
I'm asking you to help me.
Make a persuasion check.
Dirty 20 again.
Okay, you do have disadvantage.
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Because, another 12.
Still the same.
14.
14.
I forgot. Sorry.
There is another long pause. And you can't tell. At first, it seemed deliberate. But now it doesn't. It's like she is struggling. Pushing against something to talk to you. And with everything going on, you didn't really notice how distant it felt. And eventually you hear, you need to accept me. We are one. And if you allow us to be one, then I can help you.
What does that mean?
Amy, we are meant to be together. We are meant for greatness. Beyond shitty people telling you that. And there's almost a strain to her voice as she says, yet you decide to chain me.
I thought I didn't mean to.
Then let me in.
But then I lose myself, won't I?
No. We are one. You would never lose yourself. Because I am you just as much as you are me.
Bro.
What do you do?
Does that sever my connection to Zena?
Again, that long pause comes, and you hear go, breaking one chain out of many does not lose it. It's up to you how many you break.
Sir, are you asking me if I want a multi-class?
I mean, warlock sorcerers. That's up to you. That will be up to you. But
Because that is so very tempting.
what do you do? Now I'm just
need
this whole
to
time, it's been like
You're just
awkwardly
listening.
silent as you finish cleaning everything, and once in a while Amethyst looks just very confused, and once in a while will say something, but it's like a good like long pauses between like anything that Amethyst says
It's like
again.
hearing one side of an argument on a phone call.
But like
But-
extended.
I'm just sitting there and I'm like, Abigail? No.
Yeah, you're like, okay, trying to think about it.
Alice. Fuck, no, I said Alice. Autumn. No.
You'll get
I
there.
just think
buddy.
more A
You'll
names,
get
yeah.
there. You'll get through it.
I mean, do you want my extensive list of D&D characters? Because most of them are A names.
I was like,
This is true.
I have 7 pages of girl A names.
Beautiful.
Just start going through like fantasy name generator.
There we go.
Because like obviously it's gonna be some fantasy bullshit, right?
Yeah.
That's fair. So,
I'm making up
Amethyst,
fantasy name generator.
do you accept?
I need to see this through. Okay, I'm not.
I'm not
This is
here.
me. This is just me giving my part. I need to see this through. I'll let you in. But I still need to be as much me as possible.
You hear like a mix of like disappointment, sadness, and relief in a sigh. And you kind of get a wave of all that feeling with her sigh.
But after this, we can look at everything else. I
I fear
promise.
you misjudge me. Even now,
I do. I
after
don't.
everything.
All I'm saying is I do still need to keep a lot of ties to Zena. But after this, I'll give myself to you as long as you help me.
Amdrus, you're just hearing this. I imagine that is Amdrus' reaction. Like, what?
I would say that very quietly. I would
Amdrus
like
has
to
a
know.
very
I have
high
a passive perception.
and it is
yeah, but
very quiet,
19.
except for some
A
snoring.
passive perception of 19.
You don't know who I'm talking to.
No, but I hear
think-
you say that shit.
I think he hears being connected still to Zena and can guess, but
Yeah.
and you just hear, I was here first, and I will be here after. You choose how many chains you break. You always choose.
Okay.
I have I've never done anything without you agreeing, have I?
No. I'm sorry I haven't given you the same courtesy.
Not entirely your fault.
But I will give myself more to you now then.
Okay. Kind of let her in a bit more. Amdrus. What you see...
It was Agnes, wasn't it? Fuck.
Amethyst, would you just be like sitting on the ground? What would you be like walking around during this conversation?
I can't walk around.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't walk around.
Amethyst. So.
I
guess
feel like she's I feel like she started off sitting, and then when it got more heated she stood up, but I feel like she wouldn't have paced much.
You wouldn't have like left the bubble or anything then.
Yeah, and then that final moment she's probably just standing there very still.
Yeah. So Amdrus, what you see is Amethyst is standing there. Amethyst kind of closes her eyes, and you almost start to feel that kind of humming of magic, just pure magic in the air, begin to almost pull towards Amethyst. And you'll see a kind of almost shimmering reddish purple glow, and her hair begins to kind of rise as she gathers this power. And as you take a deep, long breath in and out, you open up your eyes, and there is a flash of a red storm among her eyes as they glow bright violet.
Sure. Yeah, this is normal.
Amethyst, you now gain all abilities of your feet.
What feat did I just take?
You decided to take telepath, right?
I did!
Yeah.
I forgot!
Or telekinesis, one of the two. As you kind of allow her in a bit, and you'll feel that kind of extra power kind of coursing through you, that little taste that feels very comforting and very familiar. You felt this and then some before Zaina.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of nostalgic. And you look down at those papers and you can read that name perfectly fine. And it reads, the Archfey Ashran, Queen of the Domain of Change.
Sorry, Pyro.
Oh boy.
Himself against the wall. That's me.
A lot happening here right now.
And you almost just know that is who called out for help.
Cool.
Is Amdrus still saying A names under his name? Or under his
I
breath?
don't know, Amdrus, are you just staring? What are you doing?
I'm like looking at her and I'm like, Audrey? It's an Audrey.
Just like,
Just watching her very carefully, but also just in the background, just trying to think of A names.
Like
And I'm
watching
just
her
going to
silently,
look.
like, something's happening. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
and yeah, and you just get
Oh,
like
no.
a like quick
Her hair's floating. Abigail? Wait.
a quick like succession of like images or memories, like as if playing it on quick and
Fast forward.
like yeah, at like a quicker speed. And there's blanks. There's points that like cuts in and out.
Mhm.
But you remember.
Oh, I'm seeing Hatara's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you remember exactly what Hatara had laughed about with that team. Showing him up. And remember seeing people of their past and being pissed. And then seeing a face to the voice that you know called out for help. It is the same voice.
I'm gonna look at Amdrus and back at the sheet. And then back at Amdrus and just say Ashran.
Sorry, Ashran?
Her name is Ashran.
Shit! I didn't even get fucking close.
Ashley was kind of close.
Ashley was the closest. Yeah, true.
And Amdrus, you have a vague jog of memory with that name being said. Of going to another world, feeling different, and going to the Feywild, you think?
Like an echo of myself, one might say.
One might say that, yeah. An echo of a memory.
A memory of
Like
an
a
echo
dream.
night.
And you remember seeing this fey creature of an ever-shifting, beautiful dress.
I thought I was hallucinating. Or just a really vivid dream. That's weird. No, I know the name. I know the name. It was this stunning creature, Fae, but I didn't put any stock in it at the time. It was like you were there, and he was there, and he was there, and Zephyr was there. We were all
I
there,
don't-
and it was a weird.
I don't think I was there.
But like you weren't. You were.
It was
and
Hatara.
And that's how he was. Oh wait. I'm
Amdrus,
sorry, did Hatara hijack? Yeah.
as Amethyst is talking, there's almost two voices talking.
Fuck.
Oh.
And you recognize the
Nope.
other voice as just slightly more bitchy than Amethyst's voice.
Uh-huh.
And it's weird.
Have I heard this voice before?
It kind of gives you that same, like,
Hey, remember when I was
dream.
doing impersonations in my head?
also that, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
I forgot about
okay.
that, yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Who am I speaking with right now?
Amethyst?
I'm sorry, Amethyst, you don't hear the echo in your... It's just underneath it's like a little bit of reverberate. Just say a soliloquy for me real quick. I just want to make sure I'm hearing things correctly.
What's a soliloquy?
As you said, Amethyst,
You know, that's
and kind of take that, like, breath, you notice that kind of glowing of Amethyst dies away, and the voice is no longer there.
No, that's fine. You're just being very you at this moment, and I'm not sure if we're leading like it's a good thing or a bad thing as of yet. Because I heard you say you're willing to devote yourself to someone else entirely after this.
Hatara.
I think that's who I was hearing just now.
Oh, probably. We were just talking.
Cool. So she can just hijack dreams, and we can talk through you now. Is that a fun thing we're doing now? Is that a fun little trick she just picked up?
I mean,
Oh.
I don't dream.
Also, Amethyst, I forgot to say, you do hear the sound of, like, shattering chains when you agreed. Like a couple chains breaking. Not
Sorry,
a bunch,
Mom.
but a few.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
This is gonna go well.
If you could count, like, I don't know, anywhere between 1 to 12, what would you pick?
The safe part of me says 1.
Fuck
That's
it,
what
go
the real
wild.
seer, the thrill seeker. I know Wild wants to say 2, but I...
Up to you. You don't have to give me the answer right now. We can talk about it
Okay.
later. But
I will think about it.
okay, if you do 2, I might give you more. Well, again, we'll talk about that later.
We're having just a fun Amethyst special lately.
Yeah.
You wanted to solve your side quest, so here we are.
This is true. This is indeed your storyline. Part of it, anyways.
I wasn't ready to make decisions.
That's exactly what Fire felt when he got shunted into his backstory first.
I know none of you guys would trust Hitara. I didn't fully trust Hitara as much as I should have. But the point is that her and I... If it was anyone else that I had merged with, I don't think I would have survived, if that makes sense.
Do what you had to do in order to live, and I'm glad you did it and you're with us now, but...
I mean, I didn't have a choice to, but...
Your life before us was an entirely different entity, and that's part of the reason why we're here.
Yeah.
So we're here to support you. Just, if you're gonna go all floaty again, if you're just gonna start reducing gravity.
I don't know if I have much control over that. I'm going to be completely honest. When I first merged with Hitara, it was a whole ordeal, honestly.
Did people die?
No.
Nothing.
They think a little.
No.
No?
She made a lot of people kneel for her. A lot of people that scared me really badly. But Hitara has a lot of power. And I've suppressed a lot of it out of fear. And if I can be linked to both her and Zaina at the end of this, then I'll do that. Depending what happens.
No, there's no depending. You're going to make it out of this. I made a promise and signed a contract. You're coming out of this.
This is true.
But at the end of this, I'd have fulfilled my contract with Zaina regardless. So, if Zaina keeps me, then that's one thing. But if not, then at least I still have Hitara.
That's, true. So, I feel like we maybe should have talked about this as a group. It's too late. It's been done. It's fine. Listen, you're a fully grown adult. I have to trust and respect your choices. I'm going to do that. Just know that I love you very dearly, and I only want to make sure that you're safe at the end of all this, and fully within your own power.
I don't take bargains lightly.
No, I know you don't, because you've reamed at Taim and myself for doing that repeatedly.
Mm-hmm. I shoot at Taim a dirty look.
Listen, it's getting to be about that time to wake up Zephyr and Joel. So let's have ourselves a bit of a lay and time to just put your head on the pillow. I'll wake him up.
Okay. Don't I guess let them know the stuff with the name.
Right, Ashran, understood. You go lay down, and I'm gonna start prepping like two small cups of coffee for Zephyr and Joel.
Okay.
Touch of honey on both of them.
Okay.
And then I'll go I'll waft it underneath their noses. I'm like, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Spills coffee on their face.
Yeah. That probably wouldn't be bothered.
I mean,
Resistant to fire.
You've woken me up worse. So.
This is true. Very much so.
I'm
literally
coming
this
in-
morning, like last morning.
I'm coming into my dad era now. I'm like, come on, champ, get up. Going fishing this morning, yeah? Mind you, we're like in the other cave, in the second area with the astral sea. That's where I set up the bubble.
And
So just I wake them up and like, made you guys a couple of cups of coffee, kind of pep you up this morning.
Thanks, Amdrus.
And I'll like lean in and just like whisper into Joe's ear, like, I felt kind of shitty about this morning, or last time, so just a little bit of a mea culpa, if you don't, just between friends.
Mm-hmm.
But it feel weird if I only make coffee for you and not for Zephyr. So
Yeah, it's alright. I still owe you one. When you least expect it, it'll just happen.
I fully expect it, and
Now.
I'm ready.
Be years from now.
just divine interventions immediately.
Smite me off the face of the earth at level 20. Like,
Knock
we
him down a
defeated the
few
big
levels.
Nav.
It's fine, depending on how many warlock spells or levels I have, I'll wish you back.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll also have
Just have to wait until level 17.
guard. Yeah, it's fine. And it's only
Or
5
more.
levels away. Yeah, we're 5 levels
Nice.
away. Easy money. Right. So just I hand them their copies. I'm like, right. I'm going to bed. Do not wake me up until this bubble has popped. Okay, thanks. Bye.
The name, Amdrus, the name!
Nope, didn't say it. I passed out.
I hate you, but I love you.
Do you know how long I've been keeping this in about my arch
And we're just gonna have to keep going, baby. Let's go.
Did you go to bed early then? Go to sleep early there, Amethyst? You can't tell them?
No, Amdrus sent me to bed early.
Gotcha. Okay, I missed that. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah. I was like, go to bed, and then I sat back and made a couple cups of coffee for them.
gotcha. Right. Yes.
By the time the coffee was made, he had already forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Well,
Amanda?
yeah. Zephyr and Joel.
Ashley, Asher, Ash, something. I figured it out. I will say it was an A name. I've narrowed it down to an A name, but that's about it.
Mhm.
I hate you so
A name?
much.
Right? Yeah, it was the voice. Amethyst gave me a little pink ribbon. It's actually that one right there. I'll point to it. If you touch it, you can hear her scream again.
He goes to bed. And Zephyr and Joel are left with that.
It's an A
So
name.
I would like
He hurts my head.
would like you guys to
Quite
roll.
the conversation.
I would like you guys to roll a perception, either one with advantage or you can both roll. And yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Oh, why did I roll with advantage? Oh well.
18.
10.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about it and after this rolled, so 18 and 10. Okay. What are you guys doing for your rest? Anything specific?
Oh, one
you
thing
know
I want
other-
to do. Huh?
Go for it.
Huh?
I was just gonna say, do you know who that voice was? I guess an A name. Do you know anybody?
No. Nothing sticks out.
Celeste, what is?
I rolled a d12 for shits and giggles and rolled a 12. But I was eating and Aurora just said, do it.
It's fine.
Yeah, I have no idea. It was familiar, but I don't know. I really don't.
I don't either. I can't place another A name.
Mm-mm. I would like to
Anyways, what-
spend some time during the watch to ritual cast Find Familiar to bring Ray back.
Yes. And you have the materials / gold? Which I believe you do.
I have it's just incense.
You need incense, charcoal, or 10 gold. But yeah,
Yeah, I got a bunch of it.
okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure you have you have enough for multiple casting. So yeah, 100%. You can spend an hour bringing Ray back.
Yay.
I would probably conjure or summon Zindig after seeing Ray and let them kind of like play.
They are friends. Aurora and Celeste are plotting things behind
Not at all.
the scenes. I can see it in their eyes.
Not at all. All right. Well, as Joel's doing that, are you doing anything, Zephyr? Other than, because I mean, yours is instant to summon Zephyr. Joel's is an hour, and it's a whole thing. So.
Oh Jesus, longer than I thought it was. No. So we're in the room with the ziggurat, right? We're not in the room where we just had the battle.
You're outside the cave. You're essentially at the cave entrance, quote unquote. And there is a floating island like off in the sky with the ziggurat.
Okay.
So you're kind of in this like rocky terrain outside of this cave.
No, probably not. And I already changed all my spells, so I don't remember what I had.
Okay, that's fine.
So.
Well.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. If there is, I forgot to do this. Jesus, that's way more pink than I meant. With that, if there's nothing else you guys would like to talk about or do, yeah,
No, I don't have
the rest goes without issue. You hear really nothing. The only thing you really hear is when it's really quiet between Amdrus's snoring, and like if you listen closely, you can just hear this like hum in the air, which is very reminiscent of the last time you were in a place like this / here. Yeah, you guys can wake up at team and to bed.
And we'll wake them up and tell them the same thing about it's some sort of a name. If you want to hear it, you can touch the pink ribbon.
Oh, lovely.
It screams, though, so it's a scream.
It screams. It's a screamer.
It's a screamer.
Noted. Noted.
All right, yeah. And do you touch the? Did either of you guys touch the ribbon?
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay.
No.
It would just be like re-listening to that audio clip of and experiencing that kind of shout again. And you could just like keep on touching
Is it like
and
loud?
Yeah, it's like echoes in your head.
It's loud. Okay. Yeah, I feel like
But
I
only
would
you
startled
hear
the first.
Yeah.
The first time and. But yeah, it is very loud. So.
All right.
Penny, Zindig's out if you wanna chill with her.
Lovely.
Go to bed.
All right. And Atim, you are left alone for the final watch in this magical, thriving place. You can just kind of feel, kind of coursing through, kind of like that, like tingly feeling all across your body at like all times. Whether you decide that that's comfortable or awful, up to you. And there's this ribbon that's kind of just floating there. If you want to touch it, you can.
I will definitely, probably upon waking up or once they tell me about it, I'll like, yeah. Since, you know, 2 of my party members think it's familiar.
Yeah.
Might as well.
And yeah, you would hear it too, and also seems familiar. But can you roll me a perception check, please? For your watch. Infamously totally fine.
What is this watch? Or what is this perception check? 11.
Okay. Anything else you want to do other than touch the ribbon? Hear the screaming?
I mean, I'll probably ruminate on the voice a little bit.
Sure.
But
You can make an investigation check if you'd like, or an insight check, up to you.
Ooh, insight check. Yes, insight check. Let's do that. 13.
13. Okay. Something just feels Fae comes to mind. Just get the feeling of like something to do with the Fae. And you're really not sure what the fuck.
Interesting.
You're like, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I did wake up one day speaking Sylvan, so this is fine.
True. This is true.
Weird things happen with the Fae. My goodness. Lovely decor.
Yes. You think of like marble castle walls, beautiful gardens.
Anyway, I think Altaim's gonna just take some time and just kind of allow himself to be absorbed in sort of this magical hum.
Okay.
I feel like he'd find it relaxing, or something sort of set, like a metronome.
Yeah, kind of like. Yeah.
And maybe even take some time just kind of thinking about the most recent events, the things they have to come. His less than performance when it came to this last battle. And so I think he'll take out the fan and just sort of, as he's sort of sitting there, sort of meditating, floating almost imperceptibly off the ground.
As one does.
As one does. Start thinking about powers that he's been given. This new title of Prince. And it's, it's just like, yeah, I think I could get into that. But I would need more power. I need more power though. Because after today, that was just unacceptable.
Right.
So I think he's kind of just meditating on this sort of his future image of him being this like this prince of the storms, essentially, and just kind of having all this power. Yeah, I think he kind of just falls into like a meditative state,
like a trance
or a trance. Yeah. Sort of.
So you're kind of just sitting there, listening to the hum, feeling the raw magic around you. That hum almost starts becoming a whooshing sound. Like it's getting faster. Not like crazy torrent, but you just start to notice it's kind of more smoothing out, I guess is the best way to put that. And you almost feel like you're absorbing that magic and taking it into you. And letting it kind of flow through you like wind. And when you open up your eyes, you're in a familiar looking castle. Or castle hall, I guess. The walls, both solid there, but also made of wind and ever changing. And you look up to see an ambered eye glowing tall humanoid creature, your patron, looking down with a massive smile. And there's almost like a glint both in his eyes and in the jewelry he wears, as this kind of robe is ever flowing and whipping around him in this wind, kind of covering half of his body. And there is no words, but you feel like he's waiting for you to accept more power. If you so choose to cash in now.
I think it's time.
Okay. I would like you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god, what are my rolls today? 13.
13. Damn it. Okay. I would like you to roll a d10.
Come on, rolls.
Oh, man.
6.
6. Okay. That's really ironic. As
Oh no.
you... I will tell you that this is very useful for what's going to come up. So, real good. As you kind of reach out with the fan, your patron will kind of, with a wave, move his hand, and that glinting of all those bracelets kind of almost make like a wind chime kind of sound, and you'll feel all that power as you take in a deep breath kind of rush into you and hold. And I will send you unlocking some new stuff. And I can add that later. And as you take in that deep breath, it's like, taking in a cold breath, that like kind of refreshing, and you kind of open your eyes again and you're back where you are, and you feel this kind of similar if you were there with Amethyst, absorbing in that raw magic, and kind of if anyone was there, they would see your other eye glowing to match your amber eye, as you kind of your blue eye kind of glowing to match the amber eye, is what I meant. And
Yeah.
feeling that power before it fades away after a few minutes.
I'll just whisper up well, thank you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
All right. Well, anything else you want to do?
Depending on how long that took, I'll just for the remainder. I guess I'm the last one, so
Yeah. You're not sure how long that took. Could have been seconds. It could have been an hour. You're not sure.
Who knows? I will, I guess, start on my ritual to bring back Nimbus.
Okay. All right. Well, another hour goes by. I will say, as you kind of finish this and Nimbus appears again, probably not long after, the bubble kind of begins to drift away, and it looks no different. You have no idea if you guys slept longer, slept shorter. You have no idea. There's nothing to indicate there's been a change in time. When you wake everybody up, and everyone has a long rest and is officially leveled up, and that is where we're going to hit our break. And we'll come back when everyone wakes up. Because I got food and I'm hungry. So
Yes, I need to grab food as well.
yeah. So yeah, we will be back in like 10-15 minutes. Allow us to eat. And yeah, we'll be back shortly. Bye.
Nice.
Jesus.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Jesus? What?
Suck it harder.
Okay.
What's happening?
we gotta go. This is getting blasphemous.
I'm muted to Jesus, and that's
I
it.
get smited over here, man.
I know. We are live on stream.
This is true.
Don't want proof.
So,
We'll do it live.
does Jesus watch our streams?
He's always watching.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
well.
Oh my god, that just
God
made me
only
think of.
watches you on stream.
I just
Like,
thought
or
about
Or
Magnus
you're
there.
muted to us.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny
on
because I'm
Discord.
not on the stream. That's funny because I'm not on the stream. Usually when I undeafen, it unmutes me too. So that's weird that it didn't.
Weird.
Aurora's like,
Anyways.
I've had enough of y'all's shit.
Yeah, I was very confused because I just unmuted to Jesus. And that. And honestly, Jesus always watching makes me think of Magnus. Which makes that really funny. Anywho. Welcome back, everybody. If you missed the first half, it was just a lovely, cozy time. Nothing serious. No major choices were made by anybody. No discoveries. Not at all. JK,
No
they figured
major
out with a tough choice of Amethyst talking to Hatara to break some of the chains that bind Hatara away, or Amethyst away from Hatara, whichever way you want to think about it, and their power. Allowed them to be able to figure out who the voice came from, and also figure out what the blurry name was in the notes that you guys couldn't read.
Spoiler alert, they're one
That
and
was
the
fun.
same.
They are. And maybe, just maybe, gained a little power. Which, speaking of which, so did Atim. Cashing in on his patron's deal of his new warlock level.
Can't even
And
say
getting
shit.
some good, hopefully not terrible stuff.
Hopefully not terrible things that a deal to which Atayim has already forgotten.
Correct.
And it's just like, I feel like more power today. Hey.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it worked. And
Great. Love it.
with that, we finished a long rest. Nothing too excited happening. And you guys, if you guys haven't already, hit that long rest. I see you, Asim did with the 101 hit points. Jesus Christ. Goddamn.
75. Let's fucking go.
Your buff sorcerer is here at your disposal, people.
I
Um,
cast fist.
yeah.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing?
I guess I'll get up and. Right, how did we solve this situation last time?
I remember. Oh wait, getting over there or
Right,
activating?
yeah, to the Ziggarino.
Didn't we just float?
Oh, I mean, if y'all want to go back into my lantern, we could just fly over again.
And not really necessary at this time. I'd rather save that, as a case of emergency situation like earlier.
True. Hold on, I have to read something.
Okay.
For Coco, any thoughts?
I don't remember what we did last time. I think we could just wander around. That'd be fine.
Or just have a bit of wandering? Sure.
just-
Zephyr, any
Joel just starts wandering.
opinions, thoughts?
No, I'm good with that.
I guess we'll just try to find our way to the ziggurat.
I really thought it was like a willing us of ourselves there. I
No, we
don't
would-
remember if that's correct or not.
I don't remember. I
But
remember
that's
the
very
well and
strong. It's a very
I remember.
strong feeling.
I feel like we traveled to like a couple of different islands. Like we
Oh, jeez.
can't even remember. That's the worst part.
Sorry if you guys heard that.
I only heard.
You
Oh,
go-
Jesus.
I heard nothing.
Yeah,
I
just
heard
like,
nothing. You're
geez.
fine.
Oh, I see
My
I see a
dog scared
pupper.
the shit out of me.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
it was my dog, or it was her
Oh.
cold, wet nose just touched my finger.
Look,
Yeah,
she's so cute.
being there.
Yeah.
Last
Love it.
night sleeping, and my
Just
cat
wants
just
to
like
love.
poked my eyelid with his wet nose, and it jolted me awake. I was like, "Hello."
Because
Cute.
Atayim doesn't care about falling.
Mhm.
He's just gonna walk off the edge,
Okay.
heading towards the ziggurat.
Okay. Before we get there, Joel, did you start
Hmm.
wandering around?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. Ooh, that was good. 23.
Okay. You find that the place, there isn't a lot of space. It kind of just ends up hitting like, kind of almost like a mountain edge, and you only have this like kind of small area out here. But you notice, Atium keeps making sure he has a distance on you. Anytime you get a little closer, he shuffles another way. Until he decides, I'm just gonna go. And then walks off. And you all just see him take a step. And to you guys, he just vanishes. It like looks like as if he just falls and just vanishes. And we'll get there in a moment.
Amdrus, did you tell them the name last night?
Yeah, no, I told him to start it with an A.
I told you the name though.
Shit. You
All we
did.
got was it was an A name.
No, hey, Ashrin. The name was Ashrin, in case that rings any bells to you.
Love it.
Atium still
Sorry.
misses it.
Yeah.
No, I know. I like. Damn it! I still miss it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think it was said at all, or it shouldn't have been said at all during the campaign, so it's fine.
It
Yeah,
was,
the
And who is this Ashran?
I think she was the help lady, the lady that needed help.
yeah, the scream, the disembodied voice.
Yeah,
Y'all heard
it
it.
was
I-
the voice, but who is this person? Why does this voice seem so familiar?
I connected with Hatara, and she showed me really weird images where it was almost like something like a play very sped up. Of like the would I know that that was a Feywild?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
you knew
I
everything.
don't want to like meta it.
Yeah.
That's all.
You would
her
know
title,
everything that
so,
Okay.
yeah.
the Hatar would have known. So you
Okay.
would have known that you went through Crow Point
Okay.
looking for someone named Rowan.
Oh, so I would now know who Waylon is too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot about that part too. You'd
Yeah.
go,
Okay.
oh shit, I know him now.
Like just like as I'm retelling it, like, oh, the guy I saved. He was there too, briefly.
Really?
Ma'am. Waylon?
Wait. You saved Waylon? Wait, Waylon was here?
He was the man that was dying in the cages. I saved him and got the others to help him out.
Shit.
He was basically
And-
held. Something was keeping him alive.
I look at Ataim and I look for Ataim and Ataim, did she? Fuck did he go? Joe, do you remember? Wait, oh no, you were inside your ferret. Shit.
You were. Mm-hmm.
You were inside your ferret. You were inside your ferret.
Sure, that's a way to put that. Yeah. God.
Amethyst will go very quiet as she remembers other details. But yeah, she'll just be like, but anyways, there was like fights, and then a fae, and I think that's her name. Is Ashern.
Weird. Yeah, the weird dream. We had a collective hallucination.
I mean, not so. Okay. I don't think it was a hallucination, because I mean, if I wasn't there and it was Hatara, that doesn't make sense.
Interesting. So it wasn't a hallucination. I'll look at Joel and Zephyr like, do y'all remember the weird dream we had where everything was just different? Right, we talked about the dream. I'm not misremembering that.
I think you did. You guys all
Sure
kind
we
of
did.
mentioned after we jumped back, being like, that was weird.
a weird dream.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did talk about it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but did we talk
Yeah.
about it in detail?
No.
No, just like, y'all remember that weird fucking dream we had like way back? Everything was like similar, but just like weirdly different. Mostly the same.
There was a lot of frogs.
Zephyr punched a lot.
God. There was a lot of frogs. Holy shit. Zephyr, you were abusing frogs left and right.
You were abusing frogs?
I don't remember.
No, you weren't.
Wait, no, I thought you said punching frogs. I thought you just said she was punching frogs.
No,
No,
she was
punching
punching
a
a
lot.
lot. Because she was a
Because she
monk.
was a
Oh, a lot.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I totally misheard you. I was like, punching frogs. Would that happen? I'll just go with it. I was just yes-handed.
Yes,
I was
yes.
just
I
yes-handed.
do remember a
Yes, I do.
dancing frog.
But I feel like that'd be perfectly in tone with Amdrus misremembering stories all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, also that.
Fair. Stories get weirder and weirder every time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the Archfey of Change, I think, is the one who was trapped here asking for help.
I'm not familiar with Fey dealings, so I can't really. Is anybody here familiar with? Anybody here talk to a fairy or Baba Yaga at any point?
Sorry, guys, I'm
recently?
gone.
Yeah. A fairy and a god. I mean, it's fucking.
I only
I'm just.
I mean, I only have dealt with Zaina for otherworldly patrons.
If Zaina was like, she was like celestial or fey or demonic. I never
I
got
mean-
Sulfur. Never asked though.
Zaina?
Is
She-
Zaina fey?
No, she's a Dao. Queen of Daos.
Now?
Yes, I'm familiar. Yeah.
Rock
Dao, what
genies.
is?
Yeah.
Is that just all? Is Dao like general?
It's
genies or
specifically rock genies.
Yeah, it's elemental.
Yeah, elemental genie. But
She just so all of the, all below her.
I guess.
That's a hell of a line you got there. Jesus, Amethyst.
I mean, I just kind of found her in a temple.
I have questions. I'm sorry. Temple? I know you said you were raised by a cult, but like,
Just everything coming out today.
mean, Brilliant. I hate that I'm
Gonna
gone
be a
for all of this.
priestess.
I hate that I'm
mean-
gone for all of this.
Okay.
Temples and
Um,
priestesses kind of go together, right?
But I love it.
So I was raised in the mountains, I guess further north from here.
uh-huh.
Didn't know the rest of the world even existed for my entire life. Just remember the mountains. And ever since I was a kid, they decided that I would be their priestess because I could withstand a lot of psychic energy. And at a certain point, they decided that it was time to merge me with Hitara. Their whole goal was bringing the Kalishtar back, and I would be the first. And I lived.
Sacrifice.
I had the most potential out of everyone.
Oh, to just not keel over.
More or less to handle that kind of psychic energy, yeah. And then I've had Hitara ever since. And then I met Zaina. She offered me a deal, and I didn't accept right away.
And Zaina's also a genie, or
Yeah.
so you got two genies inside you.
Well, Hitara's not a genie. She's entirely...
Queen of genies.
No, that's Zaina.
I'm sorry, I'm very confused.
Zaina.
It's early. It's early. I'm still. It's a lot of information. I haven't even had half a cup of coffee yet.
Hitara is psychic energy manifested, I guess is the best way to describe her.
That's fucking wild.
That's why I can do a lot of weird mind stuff.
Not
But
Sure. Yeah.
oh, sorry.
just one before you continue. Atim,
Oh fuck.
as you stepped away,
Yeah.
thinking, it's fine. I'll just walk over there. And you take that step. You feel both very fast and very sluggish at the same time, like you're walking through jello, but it's like in an instant at the same time. As you just take that step, you are now on the other island. And you wait there. And like a good 5 minutes have gone by and no one has followed. Do you walk back?
No, out of spite, I'm gonna stay here.
Beautiful. Okay. You sit down and wait. We jump back. Amethyst, you can continue.
Can I, real quick, can I just say while they're talking, I'm gonna jump off the ledge too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to hear my backstory? That's fine.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just because I've been wandering around, really, like only half paying attention anyway.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
right. Zephyr would be
and I'm
like
gonna
half
jump
paying
off the ledge.
attention. Because at a certain point, she wouldn't understand what you were talking about, and it wouldn't make sense to her.
I feel like Amdrus's confusion is just going on to Zephyr's confusion.
It's just rolling
God.
over.
I just pull out like a
Yeah.
chart. Like,
I mean, I would be looking around, like half listening and also half like glancing, and then I'd probably eventually, like after so long would see Atam over the other side.
Okay.
But yeah, found basically my lantern in a disheveled temple, which isn't saying much because most of the temples that are up in the mountains were not very well maintained. But I found Zaina, and she asked me to make a deal, and I said no. And then I realized that they were trying to find more children to bring up to the mountains. And I got very scared because they wanted me to help test their minds. I got scared and I took Zaina's deal and I ran. And then the next thing I remember is just running through the mountains and forests until I got to the port. And I had never seen that many people in my life. And if it wasn't for Mariana finding me, I don't know where I would have been.
It's really terrifying.
I got to see the world.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, bright side and all that. New friends for life, and see the world. The exchange of, you know what? It's fine. You did what you had to do to survive. That's what's important. You're here with us now.
I would do anything for you guys.
I'd do the same. And I'm sure all of the fuck did everybody
Oh.
go?
And that note, you notice Joel and Zephyr are no longer there.
I think you're rubbing off on me too much.
Me?
Nobody wants to hear my stories.
I'm innocent. And let's go. Fuck, where the fuck did they go? It's a goddamn island.
I'll just like link our arms and like bring you to the edge.
Oh, I
Push him
hate
over the
this
edge.
shit. Yeah.
All right. Well, Joel, soon after Zephyr, and a couple minutes maybe after Amethyst and Amdrus, like a minute
Yeah.
after. Team, you're kind of sitting there as Joel eventually appears, and Zephyr not long after, and again, after a minute, both of them appear. And you guys just see Team sitting down, like on a piece of rubble or like rock or the stairs
Yeah.
or something.
Sort of there, leaning maybe more
Leaning.
leaning.
Leaning on something.
Everybody gets
Leaning
theirs
on
to
one of
be
these like large kind of decorative pillars.
Why is nobody ready? By all means, let's move at a glacial pace. Come on, people, we got things to do. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Look-
Amdrus just asked me very dark personal questions and I was just answering.
Wait, were we sharing stories?
We were sharing stories.
What?
We'll fill you. We'll fill. Listen.
I tell
we'll fill you
Ataim
up.
all about it as we keep going.
Okay.
Just
You'll
like-
fill them in like you did us with the Astron name.
I filled you guys in after.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what name?
Ashrin?
Yeah,
The-
That's the A name.
The
Archfey
Archfey of Change.
Oh, fun. Okay. Why do we know her?
You guys all had a collective dream and Hatara was there. She went up to you and she's very proud of that.
Collective tree.
Something about a
Yes.
Rowan and a Waylon.
Waylon. Love Waylon.
I saved
That's what I
him.
was saying.
Boys'
What?
night.
Yeah,
boys, night, boys.
Joel, you remember?
See,
Wait a
I-
minute.
You were
No.
inside your
You
parent.
were inside your
You're a
ferret.
ferret.
You were inside your ferret.
Oh god.
Oh, I remember that. That was a great time. It was good. It was good.
I wish I knew him. 'cause
Zephyr, I think you
would've-
were a snake, or you wanted to poison someone. Yeah,
Snake?
you were a snake.
Yes,
you were a
You were
snake
with
in
Rowan?
Rowan's pocket.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry
that
about
was.
that. I thought we were talking about the dream. So
No,
okay.
no. Yes.
Yeah. No, I still don't understand how that plan made any sense. But yeah, that happened. That was a thing.
It was great. I loved it.
know,
I was down
it's
for
the
it.
fine.
thinking, it's in
Rowan
the
had an
moments,
aneurysm the whole time.
It's one of the highlights. It's one of the
Honestly, it's real
highlights.
good. I was there
Somehow
for it.
made it out alive. So
This is
Yeah.
true by turning into a horse, running away, eating some hay.
yeah.
Yep.
Then
Going
leaving
back to
magical
Pyro.
coin for her.
Yep.
And disappearing, leaving coin. Yeah, it was a God. That was a
Or,
wild episode.
Flirt
Fuck.
with a stable boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But I wish I had known about Waylon. I would have said that you guys say hi or something. I saved him, I think. I hope he got away.
Oh, he was one of the right. I think
He
you did
was,
mention that.
yeah. I mentioned. I
We were
did
going-
mention it as I was like
We were
bringing
going through all of
lantern
the
and-
papers during that time, so I was just,
There was a lot of information.
Zaina's,
That's
yeah,
what we're doing.
Zaina's name is on there a lot, and I
Yes, it is.
concerned. But I guess knowing her role in all of this makes it a lot more clear.
Her role?
She's the queen of the Tao.
Right, but
Well, I just mean
Earth,
like her
yeah,
her
but-
position, yeah, and the Earth stuff, and
oh, I see.
yeah, it makes sense.
I love
Well,
this
I
interaction.
guess you really
Huh?
are
So I'm loving this interaction.
the genies. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
Right,
guess
because
it
like
makes sense while
like,
you're
yeah, because
on this quest.
yeah, well, I mean, like I said, she offered me a bargain, and that's how she got me out. I said I'd help save the world or something,
Great, love it.
and here we are.
And as you guys say that, I assume you guys were walking up these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need everyone to make athletics checks, please, because it is a lot of fucking
I was
stairs.
gonna say these are some massive stairs, right? I think
Yes.
last time I just levitated myself.
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, just athletics or
Athletics, yes.
yeah.
I'm not doing well.
Oh, 15.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Well.
17.
I'm not doing well. 17.
I haven't rolled above a 12.
Okay,
I
fair
mean, I haven't
enough.
rolled much, but still.
Okay.
Our team got a 12. Joel, what'd you
Joel.
get?
12.
12. Zephyr, I think you're muted, possibly. I don't know.
25.
Oh, 25.
Oh, works.
Zephyr,
What
like,
is-
Fine.
great.
This is a normal roll, right? Not disadvantage.
No,
Yes,
no,
no.
no.
Okay.
Which is great because all of you've done this once before. And Amethyst and that team, you guys were so engrossed in your conversation, you didn't even realize that, like, half an hour of walking has gone by going upstairs, and your
Mhm.
thighs are killing like they're so sore.
Yeah.
But no
Get
one
up to
rolled.
the top, and then I'm like,
Yeah, and now we're here, and you look
walked
and you're at the top.
Like a peasant.
really that part. That part.
I feel
Um,
like Amethyst might also have like a little bit of that. Of like, I could have flown.
yeah,
We could've
No, I
flown,
totally
We
do
could have floated ourselves up here together. Like,
this.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just had the same conversation.
what were we doing?
But no one gets a point of exhaustion. You guys were all able to trug through it. You've done it once before. You guys were ready. And that's good
Bonds of
because last
steel.
time 2 of you guys got
Right.
exhaustion. So,
Yep.
and you guys find yourself at the kind of flat, kind of square top of the ziggurat. And to re-describe it, there are these kind of made of this like ancient stone. There are these 4 pillars on each corner of this like square top, and kind of in front of each pillar, kind of moving inward, are these kind of archways, these stone kind of rectangular archways, each like carved with very intricate like runes. Though a lot is faded, they're clearly showing its age. And in the section, I think it's like a 20-foot square section in the center, it kind of dips down a couple steps, and then there is a pedestal in the middle, and there is this brilliant like white purple light, like beam of light that is coming out of it, emanating from it, and like just streaking up forever into the sky until you can't see it anymore.
Last time we just had to blow this thing with magic, right?
No, last time we put the sapphire crystal that we had on the pedestal.
I think we still had to fill it with magic, though.
Did we bring the purple orb with us?
I assumed we did. We didn't
Yeah.
leave anything behind in that room.
Purple orb?
It was
Or,
the white.
yeah, the orb was stuck into the keyhole that opened.
Oh, it turned green and popped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Amethyst
Okay.
has
Yeah.
that, so we
We
should have it.
definitely kept that.
You specifically were like, should I just leave it? And they're like, no, just take
no.
it. It's fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you do have it.
Okay.
What did you do?
So
But yeah, it was a combination of putting the sapphire on the pedestal and then sacrificing spell slots.
right,
to-
because I needed to like use a.
Although Aurora did say there was another way to do it that we didn't figure out.
No,
No,
well, we're
I thought we did.
If you want to make an
I
Arcana
think
check,
it-
you can.
I thought we did. But
I'll do an
Guidance.
Arcana.
Help action.
we just channel magic.
Doing guidance.
22
Plus a d4.
without the
plus a
guidance.
d4. 26.
23.
Arcana check.
All right. As you're kind of up there, you can feel all that kind of like humming magic. That humming magic, and you can feel. Last time you were kind of able to figure this out, Amethyst, and you can feel again that like the pedestal is almost siphoning the energy out and then jettisoning it out with this beam of light. Like it's like turning that magic in the air into this beam.
Yeah. Okay.
Last time you guys put in this orb or this crystal, and yeah, you guys cast some spells and like basically added your magic into this. And that is definitely one way to do it. That is a fast way to open it up. But you think with time, if you just leave it, it will eventually suck in enough magic to open up the portal without having to sacrifice any spell slots. You're not sure how long it would take, though.
Yeah, we want this quick and
So it's
right.
Quick and dirty.
yeah, it's up to you.
Quick and dirty. All right, so I'll put this in.
How many spell slots did we sack last time?
I think it just has to be a certain level.
As you place this like kind of brilliant emerald gem into the middle, it like fits in very well, and you'll see that white purple light begins to turn green, kind of color shifting with the gem, as it's sucking in all this magic, kind of now into the gem and out of the gem.
Hold on, maybe we should. Fuck, I don't know. I feel like we should be more prepared, so I feel like giving it time.
Yeah, we don't know what. I mean,
We don't know what's
what's
on the other
gonna-
side of this.
Oh, right. Last time there was a Hydra.
yeah.
And there was a
I say,
dragon.
yeah, I say
That
we
was
just
before.
chill. As you say, we chill out on this one for a little bit.
Guys, take some more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of sit around, and are you guys doing anything specific, or just sitting and waiting?
Can I just do an investigation check on the orb, see if it's like if the color's like darkening, or do I feel like it's getting close? I guess Arcana check.
Arcana check.
See
Yeah.
if it's getting close. Yeah.
Guidance.
What are we waiting on?
But
Trying
for
do
this
the
orb
orb
to
reacts?
fill. Well, we're trying to fill up the orb with magic.
Yeah.
Spell slots is the fastest way, but we could also save our spell slots and just have the pillar do the thing.
Take longer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I actually a good roll. That's a 16 plus 5 is 21, and then a d4. Just 3, so 24 on Arcana.
Okay. All right. As you're kind of inspecting it and kind of watching it after maybe 5-10 minutes, it's not really shifting color. It's more the like that beam is beginning to shift color. And based on what you remember, it might take like an hour or two just naturally to do it.
Okay. I'll give everybody the estimate. I'm like, it may. I'm just based on the shift of the color, the prism, the triangulation of the Abdullah Oblongata to the southeast.
Stop.
it's gonna take about another hour or two. These are very high level calculations, Joe. Please, I'm trying to explain something very difficult here. It's taking about another hour or two before this fully wraps up.
All right. Cool. Right. So, I guess in the meantime,
Would anybody like a coffee or some tea while we wait?
so Amethyst, what was this? So, what was this adventure that we went on in our collective dream?
And break out like some.
Everyone
small
was very
pieces.
different. There was something about having to find a Rowan.
Remember her? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I
She
no
had
idea.
the bakery. The bakery. Very good.
Oh. Oh.
Very good. Yeah. Oh, I wonder how she's doing right now. Oh God. We're just gonna. Anyway. Ooh. I thought I might have had an emotion there. God.
Like,
Anyway, continue.
swallow that down. Maybe that was regret. I don't know. We never went to Girl Boy to find out.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure she's great. I'm sure she's great. Yeah. That's where
There-
Andrew learned how to make like coffee and stuff.
Oh. Thank God. Other than that, from what it's a little spotty because it's just what Hatara is showing me from it. But I remember getting into fights. I think Joel threw me.
Through you. Okay.
Yeah, I think he threw me at somebody.
It's one of the moments it just like blanks out.
It doesn't, but yet I see it very clearly.
It's very different.
I think you were chasing a frog a lot of the time too. I think 'cause you named him Barry?
Very.
There was a lot of things with frogs, and then the frogs were singing, and
Feel
the
like I
frogs were
remember a
saying
lot of
weird things.
Frog-themed things or something.
There,
It's wild.
yeah,
dream.
and then there was
So
this
so
weird.
what we're saying is this wasn't a dream, though.
I guess not.
As
I
far-
don't.
As far as
dream.
you remember, yeah, I was gonna say, as far as you remember, it's like a memory for you. It's not like hazy like a dream, like it would be for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to encode thoughts, and I will pull the entire thing out.
Okay. I don't know how long. You might have to do a few, but you guys have time, so it's fine.
It's an
Yeah.
8-hour.
Yeah,
it lasts,
It lasts for
for
8
8
hours.
but
I was
until
gonna
you
say,
do
I
it.
don't know.
pull a
But-
memory, an idea, or a message from your mind and transfer it into a tangible string.
I would
Well,
say
you did
like
say it was
it's-
a memory.
If you
It's
cast,
it's like here's the entire series of Star Wars in like 5 seconds
I'm
on
sorry.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Whatever those cuts that they do on YouTube.
Because it's a cantrip, I feel like you wouldn't be able to do it all in one go, but you could do them basically in the sections that
yeah.
she
So I
switched
would do
Part
like.
one.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
part
we can
one.
all touch it at the same time, so you would all get
Yeah.
like everything.
Um,
So I would do
Ditherers
that.
go AU.
I will state
Episode 1.
Amdrus would notice this for sure, and Joel, because you noticed it earlier, would notice. If you guys all touch the ribbon, Aptian, yeah? What? Yeah. As you guys all kind of touch it, Amdrus and Joel, you notice Atim waits for Joel to leave and then goes and touches it, and is making sure they're on the opposite side of any time.
Can I roll an insight check? Because my friend is acting real fucking weird.
Sure.
Can I get it
Same.
with advantage? Because
Yeah,
he's
sure.
being real fucking
Fine,
weird.
I mean,
No,
kinda. I
not
mean,
advantage,
it's-
but Joel can also roll one, yeah.
It's
What?
not. It's not
You-
anything
I rolled
new.
well.
Oh,
Where'd
I
you get
didn't.
27, and I'm gonna insight myself or guidance myself too.
Yeah, sure.
11.
11. You have no idea.
31.
You're like, this is odd. This is Joel. You're thinking about it. You think he's actually been doing this for a while, and you're only now really starting to notice. And it wasn't really. Yeah, it's been a while.
I walked straight over to him. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Hey.
Do you continue to leave?
And like, if he takes a step away, I'll take a step towards them.
You notice
Like, so
he stays
feels
like
like you're
about
avoiding
10 feet away from you at all times.
Just about 10 feet.
Yeah.
no.
How's it going? What's up? Yeah. Hey.
I get as close to him as possible.
What ring around the rosy? Is that what we're doing?
Why
Before-
is
like a new?
He just flies away.
I'm not,
just like,
I'm not
Yeah, and
running
they're just-
from you.
Circling you guys.
What?
Like everybody
What's
else,
going
you
on?
would just notice they're
I'm
just
keeping
circling.
a healthy distance. I don't know.
Why?
Because.
The
You know.
cracked voice
Can I
is
do an
really
insight
selling
check
it.
too?
Fine.
Yeah.
I would prefer to keep things nice, safe, and cordial.
hang on, what did you say?
Yeah, what did you say,
I
Penguin?
was wondering, can I do an insight check too?
Sure. In fact, I'll
As
give
I'm
you
watching.
advantage.
Why?
Because-
Why her and not?
Because of reasons.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. mhm.
Oh shit. What am I doing?
Fine.
Can I
Whatever.
do an insight check?
Sure.
22.
Not with advantage. 22. Okay, I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
17.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad right
Okay.
now.
Can I just like dash
What?
at him and hug him?
We're best friends. This is bullshit.
I would advise that it's in your best interest that you do not
No, I want to.
close this distance.
I want to dash
Oh.
at him and hug him.
Just okay. Hold on, let me write this
Need
out.
I
and then we'll
remind you
figure this
that
out.
you
I
have
was gonna say, depending on what
chosen
this is,
this.
I'm curious how I'm gonna react.
I'm so scared. I am losing. I am so anxious right now. My dog is here.
Give doggo pets.
I feel
Yeah,
like
he's
something
like- he's
crazy
like-
is going on.
He's like, hey buddy, noticed you're getting a little tense over there. Everything okay? My anxiety filled
He felt
dog
the
is
shift.
sensitive. Yeah. I know. I know.
Mina
Word,
stopped
I'm not-
caring after a while.
Okay.
'Cause Mina's a cat.
And so, as Joel readies to dash towards that team, as everything's like, it's in
Can
your
I
best
run in front of
interest.
Joel?
Sure. Zephyr
Run
just
right
like
in front of Joel.
completely blocks you
Joel,
and stops
I
you.
really think that he should keep his space. Hey, I promise you, it's for good reasons. I don't know if I'm allowed to share. We had a conversation, and I don't want to, like, share things out of disrespect. So, I promise you, I would never intervene if I didn't think it was for good reason. Can you trust me?
Just some bullshit's going on.
It's not that. It's something more. Something that I don't fully grasp either yet.
But okay.
Thank you, Zephyr.
And I'm gonna look over to you, and I don't know where everybody else is standing, but I'm gonna look over to Atayam and then kind of like mouth. You should probably tell them.
I'm probably consoling Amdrus right now.
I know. I'm just like, Zephyr knows something I don't. Just like big brain, just like the history of our friendship and everything is playing through his mind. He's like, what did it go wrong?
Andrews, I promise
What
you're still
happened?
his best friend. I am not coming between you
fully-
two.
Amdrus is
promise
fully
you
on
that.
the floor, like hands and knees, just like weeping. It's just very main character syndrome right now. He's like, my best friend, and confiding in others. It's like slamming the ground.
Point
Does-
taken. Point
you're-
taken, Zephyr.
You're not.
Wait,
He's
where's
not
the
cheating on you, Amdrus. You have to understand. Atayam is allowed to have other friends.
I go full Barbie mode and just like lay down. Like, this is the lowest I've ever been in my life.
You are
I was gonna say you are enough.
Amdrus.
I wanted to do that too.
All right.
Okay.
Aurora, I sent you something.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
so sorry. I don't know why it didn't pop up.
In the interest of keeping the peace, Amdrus, I'm sorry. I'm not intentionally keeping things from you. Not prior. I didn't tell anyone anything, and Zephyr just happened to figure it out, and it makes sense. So if you remember, there was this whole thing with me and like the plant.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I had been
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah. So certain lower level creatures are also affected. Ray, being one of them, could also be affected, and therefore I have been steering clear. As a beloved member of this party that Ray is, I do not want to put Joel through having to go through the ritual of casting him every single time I get near.
So you're just like walking blight?
An aura of death.
Not fully.
Did
Not
you
really.
Atayim,
Not,
I
like,
am become
very
death.
minor. Very minor.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Very
You have a
minor.
very minor aura of death. Permeating
Yeah, you just feel like plants and animals in a certain
Sure.
foot radius around you. That seems perfectly normal.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
This
And-
is why I
and
try
this
to
one-
consider them as.
Hey, we're
know.
all born with gifts and sometimes negatives as well. It's fine. We just go about it.
Everybody has a toxic trait, right?
Yeah, we all have our toxic tricks. Amdrus, please don't die. Like, really?
I really feel like
hey, you're higher than CR0, okay?
I
Don't
really
die on me right now.
feel that Amdrus is the Barbie movie and Atayim is Oppenheimer. And I am just the poor
We were going
idiot
with
who
that, I love
decided
it.
to watch both in
Both
one day.
movies? Oh my gosh, yes.
I did Barbenheimer twice. I don't know
still
why.
haven't seen Oppenheimer.
It's
Same.
Not
fine.
worth it.
I'll watch it when it comes out.
It's Oscar bait. That's all it is.
So just very, low-level creatures or
Plants.
plants. I can't really be around them.
And when
Is
did
what it
this
is.
start occurring? I guess is my third or fourth most important question I have.
I don't know, some time ago.
Like
I just noticed it one day fully. I think I really noticed it kind of when me and Amethyst walked into,
Oh, where you were the worst wingman I've ever had. And
I'm sorry, I'm so
it's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. It was probably for the best.
So does this have something to do with your patron?
What? No, why?
My
Why-
eyes like.
why does it always have to go back to
I was
that?
like,
Hold on. Why does it have to
Insight
always
check.
Why
Insight
does it
check.
always
Yeah.
have to go
Insight
back
check.
to that? Can we get over it, people?
Oh,
Okay. I didn't
Dirty
read
20.
the contract. Who cares?
24.
Fine.
24,
You know what?
7.
Amethyst- Yeah, Amethyst is
Oh, wait.
interested, but you know what? After last night,
27.
she can't really say shit right now.
That's true. So,
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 and Joel, what did you get, sorry?
27.
27.
I like how you're just like, oh yeah, bless on myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
guidance on myself. Yeah.
I will say. Actually, hold on. Hold on. 1 second.
I'm gonna
Private
message all of you.
Whisper here.
Cool. Yeah.
Whisper to all of us.
Because it's probably the question that I also have.
We're
we
gonna
do, like,
answer this question
what-
first, and then I can give you guys an answer.
Just it's gonna be like dramatic retelling where like like Swordfish when like Hugh Jackman goes back into his memories to see all like the deceptions that were happening to him throughout the movie. Amdrus is just doing that right now. He's just like, when did she start dying around Ataim?
You can make an investigation check if you'd like.
Me?
Yeah, if you really want to try to think back of when it started.
Wouldn't it be a history? Oh, fucking.
Oh yeah, actually that might be history. That might be smart. Do a history. I forgot about history.
Yeah, history's a thing. No, that's a 6.
Okay, yeah, you have no idea. I will say, but Joel and Amdrus looking at him doing this insight check, our team truly believes it's not.
Okay.
Whether you believe that or not, up to you. But
No,
Our team's not
I don't
right.
believe it.
our team is.
I don't believe it. I believe he believes it, but I don't believe it because of
Yeah.
no good comes from power given to you without like.
Amdrus will just choose to believe his best friend, who he would never withhold anything from.
Yeah.
Hey.
I came right out and said it when I made a contract.
You did.
This is true.
Okay,
You also
well, first of all,
didn't read it, but you know.
it wasn't like I sought out a contract or whatever. Somebody asked if I needed help. I said yes. End of story, okay?
We were falling out of a building. That is true. Well, dire situations.
I mean, I didn't take it the first time it was asked. It was the second time. Okay, I waited.
A man of patience and reservation.
Just like
Okay.
Amethyst.
But I've always patient. That's what I've always loved about you. I think
Amethyst refuses to
Absolutely.
make eye contact with Ataim at the moment.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Amethyst,
patient.
make an Arcana check, please.
Now, great. Can we get off the
Oh, that was almost a
contract
natural-
bit, please?
11?
It's a
11.
pretty sore subject.
You
Okay.
notice, based on Amdrus's estimate of how long this is taking, the beam is starting to like curve down and starting to connect with another one of those pillars in the corner. Kind of, if you were looking at it like with a square, when you guys went to the water place, it was this corner. This time it's this corner. So it's
Okay.
on-
okay.
And you start to notice this, and it's going a lot faster than you expected.
Oh, that's curious.
Is it because Ataim's standing next to it?
I have no idea where I'm standing technically.
I assume
Then
you're
we
like
were-
off, like
we
you
were
got,
rolling
like, pushed to
around,
the
yeah.
edge.
Yeah.
You're like,
Uh-huh.
okay, please stop. I feel like you're ready to just like step off and fly away.
I was gonna go straight up at the air.
Yeah, that's not that Joel doesn't have wings that could follow, but not for nearly
No,
as long.
Is it because I'm
Just-
standing there? Is it because I'm
I
standing?
just
Make an
want to
investigation
grab Ataim by the hands. Like, you can tell me anything. You know that, right?
18.
Yes, I do. But
check. Actually, have you told them you can't smoke?
Didn't want to burden. I think I did tell them I
Okay,
couldn't
okay.
because I told them because who was it that saw me? I think it was just Zephyr and Amethyst. They saw me when I was floating in the air, kind of like sleepwalking.
Oh no,
Right.
that was me and Mariana.
That was Mariana.
Oh.
Amethyst.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was our
Mhm.
last
Um,
conversation.
And I
Right.
mentioned that I couldn't smell. I mentioned that I couldn't smell.
Yeah, that's true.
And then yeah. That's about it.
I rolled.
I think
18
I've told the
on
group, but maybe I
investigation.
haven't. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think you did, because Joel and Amdrus made a big deal about making you smell food.
Yeah. That's true. Maybe you did. But Amethyst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking at things, and it's almost like the runes on the pillar and like the archway had a bit of energy still in them, like it was opened recently, like
Oh,
really
shit.
recently. Like perhaps maybe you guys miss something at night.
You're fucking
This-
kidding me.
This was opened recently, guys.
Huh? What?
The pillar. It's almost. Somebody else went through here recently.
Like
Like
how
recently?
recent?
Recently.
24 hours? A
More like
day?
8.
Last night.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fun. How did we miss that?
I was kind of having an eternal fight. It's
That's
fine.
fair.
I was doing the dishes.
And he's dropping.
The dish. is
You
so
weren't
cool.
you weren't being quiet.
I know, I'm teasing. You weren't being. You were kind of obviously eavesdropping, though.
Flashback, and I'm like,
Like you've been washing the same dish
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes.
yeah, it's just like hard, just like
It's like the those like videos of like the nosy neighbor that goes out and like is vacuuming their lawn to like
Yes.
yeah, that's me. It's very much me.
Absolutely. Yeah. I was like, oh, I need to take out the trash.
Yeah.
drama. Hold on, I gotta go check my engine for something.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Um,
Suddenly hot in here. Let
Somebody-
me open up a window.
Yeah, exactly.
somebody might have come through here last night, and we might have missed them.
Fuck. All right. Well, whatever was back there is
Okay.
now suddenly significantly worse.
Great. Do we think it was our person who needs help?
I don't think so. If
No, because
If she was asking for-
Well, I just
Yeah.
mean like, maybe she was in the process
got
of
out?
being taken
Ooh, maybe.
or transported somewhere.
Fuck. How much longer does it look like it's gonna take before we get there? Before the arch closes?
Make an Arcana check.
Guidance.
Aurora, I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
ask you a question.
Okay.
Lots of secrets. Lots of typing today. Haven't been able to do this in a while. It's nice.
27.
It's been a bit.
27. You think maybe with how quickly it's like now that it's like starting to connect, it's like really maybe 10 minutes. And you guys
Okay,
would have been like half an hour here.
I'll let you guys know. Like, shit's about to go down in about 10 minutes because the door's about to open. So if you have any spells you can ritual cast on yourself, I recommend doing it now.
Wait, say that again?
We got about 10 minutes before this shit goes off, or before the portal opens, and we walk through and probably find ourselves in a fight. So if there's any spells you can ritual cast that won't burn a spell slot that but could be helpful, now would be the time to get on that.
You
Guys,
speak with animals.
There you go.
Well,
There you go,
even
got it.
just like spells that might take a while to cast too.
Yeah.
guys, this
Mhm.
this guy that did all the ramblings and writings and stuff.
Marlos.
Marlos.
His name was in that book,
Which book?
the Archfey book.
I'm sorry, we're fighting an archfey?
You all
No, the book we signed before Hatara took over.
as
name's
Amethyst speaks
in
this,
it.
you guys distinctly remember writing your name in a book and then stepping through a portal.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a list of names there.
And Marlos was on there. Okay.
Marlos was the most recent name.
For us.
Right.
Second most recent, if I recall.
Second, sorry. That
Yeah,
is
because
true.
Rowan would have been the most recent.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, so okay, so we're dealing with somebody who's in contact with the person who's seeking help. Interesting.
Maybe he's the reason
Was she
that she needs help.
tricked?
Possibly. Listen, I'm not one to turn down helping out an archfey, because if the Fae owes you a favor, a favor. Anyways,
That's why they're called that.
Amdrus doesn't know. He's like, clever.
to
Yeah.
everybody, to everybody
having
else.
Having an archfey owe you a favor. It's a hell of a drug.
She
Mhm.
didn't. But like she knows things, right?
I mean, obviously, you get a question asked or ask for a boon or some sort, and with limited strings attached, would be wonderful.
Well, regardless, what could he want in the Fae? Besides, I guess, just
Power.
having an archfey at his disposal. I guess that, well, yeah,
Power.
power. Mm-hmm.
We'll find. We can ask him when we. Hopefully, he's there. And we're gonna ask him once this portal's finished closes in about 8 minutes.
But you guys got to talk to her, right?
Very
All I
briefly.
remember is going in and Hatara started yelling, and I don't remember anything after that. I think she flicked my forehead.
It was very brief.
And she won in the same body.
Mm-hmm.
Hatara took over my body?
Right. So how
Yeah.
did she flick you in the forehead? She flicked herself in the forehead?
No, the Archfey.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I don't recall anything because I don't think Hatara was there.
Interesting.
Mhm.
We had a brief conversation with her. I don't really remember the nuts and bolts of it all, but
No.
That's unfortunate.
I was just gonna say. That's fine.
It's fine.
hold on. Can we pause for a few hours? I'm gonna go look up.
I know.
With
Delete the
that,
I was trying to find my notes.
privatize it. With that, are you guys casting anything? Are you doing anything like that to prepare yourself?
All I
I'll
can
throw a
cast
few
is tiny
Eldritch
help.
Blasts
Okay.
at it.
Just
I will cast aid.
Okay.
On Zephyr, Amdrus, and Amethyst.
That
for
gives you
10.
5.
I'm doing it
hit
at third
points?
level, so you guys get 10
10 temporary hit points.
Mhm.
yes.
for the next 8 hours.
Not temporary. Add it to your max hit point modifier,
Oh,
so you can heal it back too.
Yep, always mix.
Bless you.
Modifier
Bless
is
you.
10. Sweet. 85 HP, baby. Let's fucking go.
90 HP, baby.
Alright. Well, as Joel casts aid, and y'all wait the last kind of 5 minutes, you see all that energy has now like filtered into that pillar and like run into the doorway, and it begins to glow, and from within it like opens up. A portal opens up, and it opens up into what looks like a darkened crystal cave. You can see dim light of jutting crystals of purples, pinks, greens, blues. And it kind of just descends. Y'all
Start
walking in. All right.
I am just.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take lead, and
I'll follow
have
right
both.
behind him.
I'll be two-handing the warhammer for right now, with the scimitar in the scabbard in my side.
Okay.
I
As you
like the way
guys
you said that.
step on through and look back, the portal closes, and all that's left in like this wall, like it's a dead end of this tunnel, is that similar looking like archway of a door that just kind of goes dark, and you're just left in this like very dim light. I guess it would have been pretty bright because the light of the portal would have been very bright, but as soon as you walked in and it disappeared, that dim light would hit, and just very faint glows from these crystals, like kind of crystal chunks that jut out at different angles and
I'll
spots.
I'll go ahead. I'll just pocket the warhammer, like, oh Jesus Christ, and then pull out the scimitar, and then just light it up again.
Okay, giving off that moonlight.
Hang out, yeah, and then I'll just, yeah, like I said, I'll take point and lead the way with the lit weapon.
All right. And as you guys start heading down that tunnel, that is where we'll end it tonight.
Oh
And
boy!
into another crystal cavern. Ayo.
Jesus Christ! So much shit dropped tonight. Fuck.
Yeah, it was a lot more than I was expecting. Oh my god.
Holy
I'm
shit.
sorry, but you're welcome.
Yeah, we went.
You
later
and
than
that team.
expected.
I feel like I needed to have like a dirty secret, but
And
Amdrus
no.
doesn't know how to hide secrets.
This
No.
is true. And no one saw anything during the night, and I'm kind of
What
sad.
was the DC for that check, by the way? Because obviously we missed it. The DC for the check, the perception.
I believe it was on somebody's stealth that I rolled, and I don't specifically remember it. I think it was over 20. I know that.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
because
I-
Am just rolled a 19, so.
Yeah. I think it was like a 24 or something like that.
So I would have to roll. I mean, I got a +9. I would have had to roll 15.
I would have never been able to have seen it.
Nat 20.
I mean, if you got a nat
No.
20, it might have been able to give you something, but you wouldn't have noticed necessarily anything specific.
The
in
max I can
moment.
get is like 22.
Oh no.
Yeah. Guidance.
Jesus.
Um,
Was it on? Were you just doing a general check? Sorry, just real quick. Were you doing a general check for all of us, or just like was it
no,
one?
I rolled which watch they were gonna go by, and then I rolled stealth.
Was it Zephyr and Coco's? No.
It was at teams. It's always fun at our teams.
As it always is. Always something happening on my watch.
But yeah,
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
I
so-
love it. It's great.
Yeah, that's why I made that joke. I'm like, nothing ever happens on at teams. Fucking. It's
Oh
fine.
no.
Anyways, we'll be back next Monday, and we'll be hitting October. And hopefully we won't miss any Mondays in October, and our 100th episode will be basically Halloween,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
and that's exciting.
I'll go get a pirate costume with a trifold hat.
There you go.
I already have my wig for Amethyst.
I still need to make
Yeah.
more.
You get a circlet. I'm not. I was like, yeah, body paint.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say,
not
I
doing-
don't
not
think we're
doing
gonna
it.
have a red, green, and blue person.
Listen, I would love
Although
I
I'd
would love
love
to
to.
sit here and like yeah, I'll do it, but like I don't. Amdrus is clean shaven. I don't want to have to shave.
yeah,
It took. This takes a minute to
Fine.
come back now.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'll do my nails purple. That's about as much rock fingers as you're getting.
That's fine.
I might give you all orc teeth, but they're so hard to talk around too.
That's fine. We'll figure it
Andrew
out.
talks all the time.
This is true.
Amdrus talks a lot.
I'll wear a blue vest, chest out, it'll be fine.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, pirate costume with the flowy shirt and the trifold
Uh-huh.
hat.
There we go.
Set.
Anyways, have a wonderful night, a wonderful week, and we'll see you guys next Monday for whatever this cavern, a new cavern is. Bye.
Crystal.
Yeah,
Bye.
Crystal. Bye.